even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause God shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. Hello and welcome to the Unhinged podcast. Abu David with
Chris.
Now you might think we're at that stage.
Dude, you gotta stop yelling.
Into this world.
You're blowing everything out.
You might think we're at this stage in the world today.
I mean, you can get excited, but just don't fucking scream at the top of your lungs.
You might think we're at the stage today after reading those verses, but that's just a partial. That's not the full measure of what will happen in the future. But yeah, we have people that are really delusional out there.
In the year 2000.
And remember I've been saying in the last couple of shows that Americans are a bunch of set of balls? Now, the reason why I say Americans are a set of balls instead of a bunch of pussies, because I'm taking that Betty Joke White, the local comedian, she stole from. We won't mention her name in the local comedy scene here in Milwaukee. But Ron Paul just came and said, basically, the reason why I say Americans are a set of balls is because a pussy can take a pounding. That's what Betty Joke said in her joke.
Oh, God.
But a set of balls, you just graze them and they're on their knees crying in pain. But yeah, that's what we are. We're a bunch of sheep and we're a bunch of lemons just going over the cliff. Just like that Price is Right thing with that guy going up the cliff.
Oh, yeah, the yodeler.
Yes.
Yeah. But the price goes up, right?
When you have to say a price, and if the price is wrong, the idiot walks, and then he goes down.
Why's he got to be an idiot?
Huh?
He's just an innocent cardboard yodeler gnome trying to go up the Price is Right job ladder. Why's he got to be an idiot?
Because he's a machine. He's following his puppets.
He's following the puppets.
So instead of prices making the go cliff, the lack of truth is making guys go over a cliff. But Ron Paul just came out. Ron Paul, the great fine senator from Texas, ex-senator, and said, why is Germany, France, and all these countries overseas standing up to their government except in America? Why are we still asleep? I want to give a big shout out to people in France.
Viva la France!
Viva la France! Oui!
C'est moi, c'est.
The people in Oslo, Norway, and Germany for taking the time to download the podcast.
Definitely.
Really appreciate it. So I'm going to actually give a message to you all. So how was your week? How is the new mandated mask affecting you, Chris? Would you care to explain?
Yeah, I would. I'd like to show everybody here. Exhibit A.
Yes.
A mask, correct?
Correct.
They say this is suitable to wear out in the public, correct? When you go into stores, this is what you got to wear, right? Correct?
That is correct, sir.
So can you explain to me how this virus can escape a level 4 place in Wuhan, China, supposedly? I'm sure it's just some kind of thing made up so we can start fighting the Chinese somehow. However, how could it escape a level 4 facility, but yet this piece of crap paper thing will keep it out? No. You know what this is? This is like a mosquito trying to go through a chain link fence. You're putting a chain link fence up to stop a mosquito. That's exactly what this is. It's ridiculous. And people got to realize that we breathe in oxygen, we breathe out CO2. What happens when people put themselves in the car in the garage and turn the engine on? They die of what? Carbon monoxide poisoning, CO2. So yeah, you keep breathing in and out of your mask all day, all night. Guess what? You're poisoning yourself. In about 4 years from now, you're going to have something wrong with your lungs. And they're going to think, I don't know why. That's exactly what's going to happen.
So I had to go shopping, and I'm very convicted not wearing the mask in public. So you know what my mask was?
What?
Hey, Mom, I need you to go shopping with me. That's my mask, is my mom.
How?
Because she wears the mask. And I say, here, Mom, here's a list of groceries. Can you please get these for me? I sent her in. But I decided I was looking at people. I said, you know what? F this. I'm going to try not to say the F word, folks. If I do say the F word, just take a drink.
Oh, God.
In previous shows, I tried to be dead. You might be dead of toxic poisoning. So, I say, what the hell with this? I'm going to go in. And I took my mask, Exhibit B.
What does it say, ba?
It says ba, 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 because that's what we are. We're sheep. Yeah. So I'm walking in, and the guy, little youngster, I love millennials. Woo! I love you, delusional. You know what the biggest illness is in America and the world? It's a four-letter word, and it's not fuck. Take a drink.
Take a drink.
It's Fear. And where do I get this from? I get that from the lovely scriptures. Fear! That's the biggest thing affecting the world today. Fear that the world's going to end, a climate change. Fear I'm going to get sick. We can get heart attacks, we can get car accidents, we can get plane accidents, we can get toe fungus, we can get cancer, we get leukemia, we get other illnesses. I don't see. If you're that scared, folks, go in a bubble. Just wear a bubble suit and just be done with it. Okay? Just be done with it. Where is your faith? Do you have any faith? I'm glad the churches are not functioning right now. Because I don't know why you would want to go to church. I don't know what the hell is being preached in churches to begin with. I don't know what books you're reading. Because the book I'm reading says, don't put your trust in man. Put your trust in the Lord. Oh, that's another thing right here. CNN... I just watched it today, and the reporter's like, can you tell your supporters to wear a mask? Like, because Trump says something, I'm going to follow him? No, I just voted for the guy. I like the guy and stuff like that. He's not the end-all, be-all, folks, CNN. He's not the end-all, be-all, folks. He's a good leader, but he's not the end-all, be-all. I put my faith in the creator of the whole damn universe. And I'm not talking about creative beings that may have created us. I'm talking about the creator that created the beginning and the end. Do you understand what I'm saying?
The Alpha and the Omega.
The person, when we read last week, the invisible is who I put my faith in. The invisible God that created everything. That's who I put my faith in. That's what's in the Bible. The Bible also says if you are a follower of what you supposedly are reading in churches, that supposedly Jesus is your shepherd.
Jesus is my friend.
That the servant is not above his master. What they've done to me, they'll do to you if you decide to follow in the truth. And what is truth?
What is truth?
That is the big question, isn't it?
I want to ask the truth to let you know.
I think the truth to me is if you're doing something and you're not getting hurt, you don't feel pain.
Pain.
Although that's open-ended because people can say a lot of things with that. But anyways, so I went to the store and the guy goes, "Do you have your mask?" I go, "Yeah, here it is, right here." Okay. So, I decided to do? I decided to do like this. I wear it like this the whole time through shopping.
Did anybody say anything?
No, I got looks from people. Oh, I'm sorry. The thing just says wear your mask. It didn't tell me how to do it. Yeah. If I don't wear my mask on my ass, I can wear it on my ass. Unless you want to teach me a proper way to do it.
Let's start that. So farts are toxic.
Huh?
Farts. You can spread the coronavirus through farts now. So everybody has to wear an ass mask.
Yeah. Well, no. That affects climate change according to AOC.
Oh, that too. Methane release.
So I'm gonna wear my a mask like this.
There you go. Now your thoughts are admitting coronavirus.
Yeah. I don't see any animals in the zoo wearing a mask. Where are the gorillas? How come the gorillas not wearing a mask? Because damn right they take that shit off real quick, folks. So yeah, I wore it like this.
Who's gonna be the one to even try to put it on the gorilla?
So
Not me.
I wear it like this the whole time, folks. That's how I wear my mask, and I have this breathe strip. That's my answer to the mask. I can't freaking breathe. You understand? And if I can't breathe, I'm gonna breathe.
So you're opening your nose up wider to get the coronavirus, huh?
Now the new thing from Fauci, whatever the hell his name is. He's no doctor in my book, by the way. And
that should be a song.
And
he's no doctor in my book.
And Bitch Burks.
Jeez, wow.
Now she's changing her tune. Why is she changing her tune? Is it because of science?
Why? What's she saying?
Oh, now she's saying we eventually have to wear a mask indoors at your home.
Who's gonna check that out?
Who's gonna check? Yeah, exactly.
All the cops are already saying that they don't want to enforce it because they got real criminals to catch. They're saying right now that if you dial at least in Milwaukee, around the city of Milwaukee, suburbs and stuff, if you dial 911 to call on somebody that's wearing a mask, they said the person who called 911 to tell on the people that are not wearing a mask are getting a ticket.
Yeah, here you go, cops. You know,
they got more important shit to do than fucking chase somebody around with a mask.
And the masks are so important. Why was little bozo wearing a mask? Obama during a funeral when he was talking.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, is the virus that magical that when Obama's speaking we can't affect anybody? Or we'll go to a restaurant and they'll say wear a mask, but when you're eating, you don't have to wear a mask.
So speaking of that, listen to this.
Yeah.
Sunday we had to go out for the kid's birthday, right?
Yeah.
So a bunch of us, we had 10 people, family, that went out. First of all, we went to a steak place. We couldn't sit all together. They spaced us out. And it's not like they spaced us out next to They didn't space us out next to each other. They spaced us out like far away.
Like the elite to the big ass table?
Yeah,
like 50,
exactly.
50. Oh, yeah.
You need the intercom to talk. I'm like, what the hell is this shit? Well, this is how we got to do it. Then we walk in, right? And one of the people in the party, our party, is a conceal and carry guy. He's wearing his gun, right?
Yep.
And as soon as we walk in, the host goes, okay, you all have masks? And he points to him, you need a mask. He goes, no, I don't, I conceal and carry. She goes, can you show me your permit? Just like this. I'm waiting. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? All of a sudden, I'm waiting. He just pulls out his conceal and carry permit, shows it to her. She goes, oh, okay. I'm like, wait a minute. This virus is not bad enough that if you conceal and carry a gun and you have a permit, you don't have to wear a mask? What, does the virus discriminate or non-discriminate? What? Oh, I can't go on you have a gun. This just makes absolutely no sense. This is completely asinine. You know what this is? They're playing this shit because they want to see, and they're monitoring how many people actually go along with the rules and how many don't. That's what they really want to see. And this is the dumbest, easiest way to find out.
They should build a 100-foot by 100-foot mask over a toilet. And I want emoji turds on those masks with a picture. I graduate now from the Mount Fuckmore. Drink again.
Drink.
I want a big-ass mask to replace the Hollywood sign in California with turd emojis and the pictures of people that have screwed with humanity. Obama, Dr. Moron Fauci, Bitch Burks. All these people over the toilet. That's what I want.
Bitch Burks. Why again? What does she say now? You got to wear them inside?
She changed her too because she got called and threatened probably with one of her children to start going against what Trump has said about hydrochloroquine and all this other stuff.
Oh.
And let me tell you something, folks. It's not hydrochloroquine. It's hydrochloroquine with zinc and erythromycin. You guys keep leaving that out. Okay? And I guarantee you, these morons that I just mentioned are taking the damn drug. Okay? So let's not get it twisted. And I guarantee you, after the election, let's just say Trump doesn't win. Okay? They're going to come out the media and say, oh, hydrochloroquine, oh, it does work. We were wrong. Yeah, that's why it says in the Q post, once the election's over, you're not going to hear jack shit about this crap. Very simple. So anyway, what's the reason why I went to wear this mask? And I wore it like this. And I'm going to continue to wear it like this. I may go up once like this, but I will put it down because I will breathe. You ain't going to hold me up.
Dude, instead of I can't breathe t-shirt, there's your new t-shirt. I will breathe.
I will breathe. Yes.
David Abu.
This is a Muslim thing because a Muslim believe submission through peace. Their peace is, we're going to rape you, manhandle you, do whatever the hell we want with you as long as you don't fight back. Not this guy. If I am being suffocated, that's a natural occurrence. You struggle to get out of being suffocated. If you're being choked, you're going to fight through it. You pieces of dung. Do you understand? And you know what? I even shouldn't call these people, these leaders, these pieces of dung because actually dung has benefits in life.
Yeah, let's clear that
don't.
up.
Huh?
We're clearing that up. You're calling all the leaders dung, not the people listening.
No, not the people listening.
Okay, yeah.
Why? Who thought it was...
No, when you first said it, it sounded like you were calling
No,
everybody.
I'm talking about the criminals against humanity, where the officers really should be going to Washington and arresting these guys left and right now. Those are true criminals. Okay. Yeah, these guys are the pieces of turd, pieces of dung, pieces of flung, whatever hell you want to call it.
Turduggins.
But like I said, at least dung has a purpose for fertilizer, depending on what dung you use.
Or for smell.
These guys have no benefits whatsoever. And speaking of these pieces of dung, did you see the thing where A.G. Barr went to Congress to speak?
I did.
The reclaiming my time.
Yep.
So we're gonna do a rendition for you people in France, in Germany, if you didn't see that.
Just easy on the screaming because you're gonna blow all our speakers out.
All right. So basically, they're asking A.G. Barr questions. So you're gonna be like A.G. Barr. Okay.
All right. I'm AJ Barr, and I approve this message.
A.G. Barr, what's your favorite color? Reclaiming my time. I'm reclaiming my time. Are you going to answer the question today, or are you going to waste our time?
Well,
what's your favorite color?
It is
reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time, Luke Skywalker, you piece of... What's your favorite color? Quit wasting our time. What's your favorite color, A.G. Barr?
It is
reclaiming my time. Yeah, these guys sounded like a bunch of terrible tantrum babies.
Yep.
It reminded me of that Marshawn Lynch, the Seahawks running back during the Super Bowl, where he says, I'm here, but I'm going to give you one sentence answer the whole time. So, and his thing was, I'm here so I don't get fined. 15 reporters asked him the question, hey, Marshawn, you looking forward to the Super Bowl? I'm here so I'm going to get fined. Hey, Marshawn, I like the hat. I'm here so I won't get fined. Marshawn, what do you think of Russell, your quarterback, Russell Wilson? He's a great quarterback, isn't he? I'm here just so I won't
get fined.
Same thing with Rasheed Wallace, the basketball player. He was like, his answer was, good game, everyone played good, my man. Good game, everyone played good, my man. That's what these Democrats sounded like. I don't know how in the hell they got elected, first of all. It's idiocracy all over again. So I'm gonna do a little song.
Oh no! Yes,
I'm a Democrat reclaiming my time. I am a bunch of piece of shit slime. I don't know why I wasted the time to call Barr reclaiming my time. I'm a donkey for a symbol, although the donkey I'm disrespecting the donkey because they're the true jackasses. There's my song.
Good night, Dark Continent.
So it's just getting ridiculous. I mean, absolutely asinine.
On this show, we use the word redonkulous.
Redonkulous. Redonky.
Yeah.
So the reason why I went into the store is I did post a video today.
Is that the new code word for store? You pull on your mask? Store.
What?
When you said store, instead of doing quotes, you pulled on your mask, pulled it down like store.
Oh, store? Yeah. So anyways, I posted a video called Who's a Real Hero? That's another thing, too. I just had to argue with my dad today, again, over this shit. There are people that, and we said this before, but, because the masses have to have it repeated 500,000 times to hopefully sing it in. You got doctors that play doctors on TV. First of all, I don't even consider doctors. They're not my heroes. Nurses are not my heroes, okay? Okay, the only hero I have is the creator of the universe, who has given us the power of healing within our own bodies, who has given the power of us to counsel within our own bodies, because greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. And who is he? He's a great healer. So greater is the healer in you than he that's in the world. If you want to call doctors and be heroes, it's truly healthy practitioners in my book. Because these are people that heal you, not just doctor the situation with bandages and stuff like that. And not once have I heard Bitch Burks or Fauci say anything about healthy eating. Not once have I heard these morons say anything about healthy living. I've seen Prime Minister Boris Johnson, props to him, walking his dog saying, you know what? I'm a fat ass and not so, not those choice words, but I'm trying to lose some weight because healthy living might help against the COVID. Not once. All they talk about is vaccines, bathing and sanitation, wearing the tampon, the G-string, and the jockstrap around your face that does absolutely nothing, folks.
What the hell is around a tampon have to do anything?
Because this one looks like a tampon.
Oh.
Here, it looks like a tampon, you see? If I put this on my freaking thing, yeah, it's a tampon.
Ah, yeah. What do you do when you have a small fire? You tampon it.
Hey! So I did a video where I took root vegetables.
Who's that? What's her name? Ruth Vegetables?
Root.
Oh, Root.
Groot. I am Groot. It can be rutabaga, turnips, whatever, root vegetables, beets, whatever. But I took
stuff that tastes like crap.
Well, do you want to be vaccinated up your ass or what?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't want anything on my keister.
So I took the ones I chose was beets and turnips. I took carrots. I took celery. I took asparagus. I took.
You put all that up your keister?
I put it in my keister. I put it on the stove and simmered it for 3 hours with water. And then I drained it. And I got 2 liquor bottles full of that stuff and a bucket, a Tupperware of it. So it's on Unhinged Revelation YouTube site. So if you care to, and they talk about fear and what a real doctor is.
Yeah, and if anybody's listening, feel free to check out our Facebook also, Unhinged Revelation. And our YouTube Unhinged Revelation.
Also, give us a message. If you want to talk to me and say how good I'm doing or you want to rip on me, go ahead. It's awesome 17763 at gmail.com.
Again, that's awesome 17763 at gmail.com.
Maybe Chris might put that in the when he entitles the video.
Then again, maybe you won't.
Maybe he won't. But yeah, feel free to message me because I'm not on Facebook and social media because first of all, Sanjay, whatever hell his name from Google can go to hell. And when I say hell, I mean hell to change your mind, purify your mind, corrective discipline your mind on love of humanity instead of hurting humanity. Or Jack Dorsey. Because these billionaires think that, or millionaires think that they can control my life, that you're my parent because you make lots of money. No, you're not my parent. I don't need you to be my parent, okay? Go find some other person. I don't need your effing advice. Do you understand? What, because you're a billionaire on Twitter, owner of Twitter, and you're like the president, CEO of Google? That gives you certain powers? Or CNN? Chris... Como? You're not my parent. You have children. Focus on them. And that's another thing with children, okay?
Oh,
you're going to love this.
Yeah. Oh, great.
That's why in the Bible it says that no man has left houses, children, finances, everything to come follow me. Because God knew that when the time came to have conviction, you would have threats against you to do the bidding of the demonic institutions. And that's what's happening. See, now if Burks didn't have any children, she wouldn't have feel the need to do anything. They would just affect her life. I got children. And if you try to use that bullshit against me, to threaten me, go fuck yourself. You know why?
Oh, drink.
Drink. And no, that's a true fuck yourself.
Oh, double
Another drink. Because here's the thing. They are not my children. They are just the stewards of what God gave me. When they were born, I held them up to the heavens and said, these are your children. Give me the best knowledge to help raise them. All women are to me is pussy portals.
Oh my God, you did not just say that.
I did say that.
Oh, yeah.
Think of it. When you watch a movie.
Our sponsors are going to drop us now.
What sponsors?
Tampons.
Oh, yeah. No, they're vagina portals. Look at the movies. How people go through the walls.
We should start a TV show like that, or diaries, the Vagina Portal Diaries.
Listen, I'm not. Hey, listen. You sit there. You're embarrassed about this.
Listen.
There was the vagina monologues. No one said some shit about that in the theaters. Vagina monologues. So why can't Abu? Yeah, it's a pussy portal. You watch a movie. Watch a movie. What was that movie? The Prince of the Lion. The thing. What was that?
Lion King.
No. Narnia.
Oh, Narnia.
When they go to that closet and then they go into the Narnia.
Yep.
Okay, that's a slit, right? Well, look at a pussy that's vertical. That's a slit. Where the babies came from. I'm not way off base on this.
Well, if you want to get technical about it and you think about a slit, what does a reptilian or a snake eye look like?
A slit.
Giddy up.
So pussy portal. That's all it is. And you're
You should get a shirt like that.
And you're a steward
Pussy
of this.
portal.
So that's what I'm saying. You can't threaten me jack squat. Like I said in the first show, molestation, which is the second download program. Peel Land is number 1, which is awesome. You can't threaten me, folks. Okay? I'm ready to go anytime. I'm not saying I'm going to kill myself, but you can't threaten me, folks. So you can stop right there. So yeah.
It'll also bring out the trolls.
So anyway, so getting back to the supermarket, I did that. So I got a bunch of beets, and then I added Himalayan salt and turmeric. See, that does more than this tampon, folks.
Have you been to Hawaii before?
Healthy eating, what?
Yep, healthy eating. Have you been to the Hawaiian island, Himalayan?
No, I have not.
Oh.
With what, the $2.95 I have in my bank account?
I've been to that one island in Hawaii, Kamanawanalea.
Really?
Yeah, very good, very nice.
The Garden of Eden.
Speaking of Hawaii, the Garden of Eden.
Right, that's beautiful. They have all fruits and vegetables, and that's what the healing stuff is. Why you think quine is in grapefruit? Everything is from nature, folks. But do these people say it? No. And even Trump, as much as I love Trump, he doesn't talk about that either.
Talk about what?
Healthy eating and stuff like that. He'll drink his Diet Coke, eat McDonald's, KFC, because he's a businessman.
Like us.
He cares about making money. You can't make money by growing your own fruits and vegetables. That's why. You can't make your own money by growing marijuana and stuff like that. See, this is what happens when Nabu doesn't take marijuana. See, I was taking marijuana, but you know why I said no? Because it's illegal in Wisconsin. Here's another thing.
Then you're like Adam Sandler imitation.
Here's another thing. All you Milwaukee and Madison people.
Dude, you were like perfect. Dude.
Here's another thing, all you Madison, Milwaukee people. Thanks a lot for Tony fucking Evers' drink. Where's the legalization of marijuana, folks? You know? The same 7% that vote for Tony Evers? Because he's going to legalize marijuana? Oh, another broken promise by your Democrats, huh? Hey, they got you again. They gave you that carrot and they didn't do jack shit.
Well, they probably put it up the skeester. I hope not.
Where is it? Where's the legalization of marijuana? Oh, he got you again.
It'll come.
You dumb sheep. You dumb lemmings. You dumb Price is Right cliff hanging idiot. They go do 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 do
poor yodeler guy.
Yeah. You are sheep. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of seeing people deceived. I'm sick of people going through the thing because you're affecting my life now.
So who's
you are affecting my life now.
Who in your eyes is deceiving people right now?
The media.
Okay. The lame stream.
The lame, dumb stream media.
The prostitutes.
The Rhino Democrats or Rhino Republicans and Democrats. Oh, Marco Rubio. That's another beauty. Yeah, his true colors are coming. Yeah. We need mail-in votes. Yeah. He calls Trump. No, I agree with mail-in votes. Yeah, phone call to Marco. Hey, Marco, shut up. We'll talk about.
Get Marco on the phone. We got to talk. We're not talking Marco Polo either.
We'll talk about those gay baths you had, with lots of men in the whirlpool. Hey, come out. This is who I am, folks. Hey, accept me for who I am. You want to accept gay people, no gender people, transgender people, pansexual people? This is who I am. I'm sarcastic. I'm a dick. I'm a jag. That's who I am. Accept it. Okay? Accept Abu for who Abu is. Okay?
No, who Abu is.
Because I'm not going to change. Maybe this is who I am. So accept me. I'm a person that cares for humanity too much and gets visibly upset and irritable when I see people being deceived. And this Q thing, this art of war crap, where you have to lie and you have to let people experience it. And like you said, and my friend always says, if it's that easy, everybody would be doing it. Bullshit.
For what?
For anything, you were talking about businesses or whatever. If it's that easy, everybody would be doing it. Really? People piss on the toilet seat. It's easy to clean it up, but I don't see people clean it up.
I know a lot of people.
It's easy to throw garbage in the garbage can, but I don't see everybody doing that.
I think you need to see a counselor because this bathroom thing's really bothering you. This is twice now.
What? No, I'm just showing you
You're
how.
ranting about somebody not pissing on the toilet seat and somebody not throwing their paper towel in the garbage can.
No, because you and my friend Ken says, "Oh, if it's that easy." No, because I see stuff that's real easy that's not being done. It's real easy to go search on the internet, but I don't see that happening.
It's not easy for everybody to look on the internet.
No, that's your thing. Everybody would be doing it if it's that easy. No, it's not. Okay, it's not that easy. That's the point. It's easy, but no one's doing it. No one's checking. Okay, then we get back to these doctors right here, quote unquote. You have doctors that play doctors on TV, like a commercial, like these idiot actors. Then you have doctors that they got their degree and their certificate doctors, like Sanjay fucking Gupta, drink again, who's a doctor, but he plays a doctor with an agenda on the lamestream media.
You're really not trying too hard to stop the F-bombs, are you?
Well, that's fine. It's pretty spirited. And then...
yeah, that's what they'll think.
And then you have doctors outside of the lamestream media that are truly real doctors. Like those doctors that had the press conference in Washington, D.C. that are getting censored now from this hydrochloroquine, zinc pack, erythromycin, who they've said, I've treated patients with it and they're getting healed. And I've been a doctor for 20 to 40 years. And then you had all these other doctors in California, 2 doctors that said, we treated 5,000 patients with HCQ. That's hydrochloroquine for you morons out there. Okay? And Dr. Fauci hasn't treated one patient. So tell me who's a real quote-unquote doctor and hero. So why would you have to censor people if they say that? Put 2 and 2 together, guys. 2 plus 2 is 4. All you white liberal trust fund East Side women that are delusional. I read the script because you don't like humanity, because you don't like yourself, because you have low self-esteem, because you love unrighteousness, you love criminality, because that's who you are. You're decrepit, you're depraved, you're despotic, and you're draconian. Come out and say it and we'll accept you for it, okay? Don't hide behind it. Don't have this false, fake crap that you really care for humanity. Just come out and say, I'm a demonic demon that hates my life, and I'll respect you more for it. So don't come with this fake crap. Like this guy says, I'm voting for Joe Biden because Trump's not for unions. That's the least of your concern if Joe Biden gets in the presidency. You don't have to worry about unions because you'll have Portland, Chicago, New York, and California, all 50 states, guaranteed.
Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
You'll be grabbing your ankles on a daily basis and having a rod shoved all up your gluteus maximus.
There is a lot of poop shoot talking on here.
There's a Dr. Tom.
You got something to tell me this week?
What?
There's a lot of poop shoot talking on here. You got something to tell me?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody go to the other side of home plate?
It's called anything that opens up. It goes the mouth of people talking on TV. That's the poop shoot. So you have portal pussies and poop shoot lips.
And vagina somethings.
No, vagina portals.
Oh, vagina portals.
Pussy portals.
Are you from a different time? Yes, I'm. How did you get here? Through the vagina portal.
So we talked about the set of balls. We talked about that. What else want to get into here? I got a lot to get into, actually.
You got to start learning how to talk like Trump because you got all his mannerisms and all his sayings. You just got to learn how to say whatever can say, whatever. Not that I can do any better, but, you know.
Oh, yeah, here.
We're doing a good job. They're doing a good job. Ain't that right, Kathy? Things are going good. Very good, I might add. One time there was good to see you. Good to see you, too. Yeah. So this is a big thing. And we're doing extremely well. Very beautiful. Great thing. And then next week, I don't know him. He's done. Get him out of here.
No, have you read The Art of the War with Shenzhou?
No, not all of it. I started to.
Where it says that you want to appear to your enemy that you're weak, but you're really strong?
Yep.
And that anger has to happen in order for something to happen? Well, I'm being angry. I'm just following what Shenzhou said.
Nah, I think it says in The Art of War that you don't want to act on anger.
Not act on it, but you have to be angry.
Oh, yeah.
It's like what the Bible says.
You can be angry without looking at it.
Yeah, anger. There is righteous
Or
anger.
acting angry.
There is righteous anger. It's how you act upon it. Oh, yeah. Now Fauci's saying that we need goggles and a face shield.
Nah, when did he say that?
Oh, he said that a couple days ago. When
Holy shit, we're all going to be walking around looking like Scuba Steve pretty soon.
you know why that is? Because the second wave of the virus is not the COVID virus.
Nope.
It's the virus on the streets, folks.
It's going to be something else. And
White-
even Bill Gates' goofy little laugh. Did you see that?
Oh my God. Yeah, talk about the Joker.
He didn't even say if. He said there will be, and it will be way worse than what it is because nobody's taking this seriously. That's exactly what Bill Gates said.
Where do people wear goggles and face shields to do what? If you're on the streets, folks. Can someone answer me that question? Oh. Can someone answer me that question? Oh. I need an answer. In TV land, you may text it to me in awesome17763@gmail.com. Right. People wear goggles and face shields in case someone's tear gassing them, right? And why would people be tear gassing them? Oh, that's right. There's rioting going on over a person you guys don't know who the name is. That's why they had to come out with another video of this person because I think these goldfish 1 second mind control freaks that don't remember shit from Shinola for a period of 5 minutes had to get George Floyd again video. So that's why we're doing it, because if you ask the person before another video comes out, they don't know what the hell they're rioting over. Remember, let's go to George Floyd. A criminal, yes! We love criminals. We love draconian. We love despot. We love get along to be along. We love being fearful because that's who we are.
Matey.
And yeah, we'll go to church for what? For what? Because the demons are in the churches. That's why Revelation says, come out of her, my children. Now, don't go to her. Come out of her. Why?
Come out of the vagina portal.
Come out. Go. You can't go back into the vagina portal because
there's rules.
Remember when Nicodemus said, can I go back into my mother's womb? No, you can't go back into the vagina portal. You can't go back. Jesus said you have to be born again, meaning another body. Okay, why am I? Okay, here's another thing too. I'm applying for a job now because I'm leaving my other job. That's another joke. My job is like my mom. My mom is very critical. You do a job, and they're very critical. They'll make comments like, who forgot to remove this piece of tape from the door? A job that takes like 1 second to 2 seconds to do. And really, are you that busy you can't take a piece of tape out? Or who forgot to put a coffee bag that's on the counter back into the cupboard? I know, real tough stuff, I know. Yeah, so we're not perfect. This is not 100% perfect. Know what planet you live on, folks? This is not 100% nirvana. People are going to get sick. People are going to die. This is the planet we live on. This is not heaven. This is not nirvana, not paradise. Know what planet you live on. Why am I sending a resume into companies and I still have to file an application? Fill an application. Can you explain that to me?
No, I cannot.
What's the reason of a resume? Because here's what the resume is for. It's for high class jobs like coaching in the NBA or colleges or being a vice president. Like my mom was like, you know what you need to do, Abu? You need to negotiate your salary. Mom, I'm a dishwasher at a freaking Chipotle, okay? You don't negotiate $9 an hour job, okay? This is not. I'm not that coach of Marquette Warriors. Yeah, Warriors. I said Warriors. The Marquette Warriors, okay? So all the stuff that Lamestream says about negotiating and all these resume tips and stuff, they're talking about white collar jobs, or careers actually, because a job and a career is different. I don't know if you guys understand that. A job is a job. It's not a career. Careers actually pay more than a stupid job. So why am I saying a resume? And then why am I going to college in the first 2 years? I got English, mathematics, history. When I learned this shit in high school. You want to explain that one to me? I got a theory.
Preach.
It's because my theory is we have to create jobs for these professors to teach English, mathematics. I've learned mathematics. It has nothing to do with it. It should be a 2-year college and that's it in the discipline that you're in. Waste of time for the first 2 years. Waste of money. But that's the world. We live in a world that their God is money. Everything is money. And unfortunately, that's what I am. I'm about money. I'm about making business. That's what it is. I am spiritually devoid, but I hear about making money. That's my Trump. I sound like Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, we are.
Alec Baldwin, SNL. I'm funnier than Alec Baldwin, actually. Mary Jane Evers. That's we already talked about Mary Jane Evers. Where's the legalization of marijuana? You guys got duped again. Thank you, Madison, Milwaukee, for this crap. Here's another thing too. Isaiah 65:6. God says, "I will not be kept silent."
65:6. That's 9/11.
Yeah.
65:6,
where it says, "I will not be kept silent." You want drama? We'll give you drama. You want to live in a fearful condition? I'm going to give you people what you want because I am a giving God. Do you understand? You want a satanic existence? Save the children? I'm going to give you that existence of fear. Save the children. Why am I saying save the children? Because children are crying because they're being manhandled through sex slavery. Epstein. Save the children. Are we going to do anything? Are we going to do anything?
Children.
That's why Germany, I love you. France, I love you. All the people overseas, you have more guts.
You know what I found out in laugh my ass off, LMAO means in France, or how you say it in France, is RIB.
RIB?
RIB, yep. I just did a collaboration with an artist in France.
Oh, what does RIB stand for?
Laugh my ass off.
Rib?
Yep, RIB, yep.
Rib.
And, or because I when we were talking on Instagram, he said something, I like laughed my ass off, and he goes, "What does that mean?" I go, "Ha ha ha." And he goes, "Oh, that's RIB here." So everything he would say, "Ah ha ha." And I would read it, because when I read it in a French voice, like, "Ha ha ha." Good times.
So I got this friend, right? So I'd be driving with him. He'd be like just ripping on people, like the skateboarders and bicycle. He'd be like, F you, get off the effing road. So we're driving, and these black teenagers walking across the street. And he was kind of silent. I'm like, why'd you say anything to them? He goes, because black lives have guns.
Oh my God.
And the other people don't.
How funny that is. I do not support that message. Ish. All right, it's true, but.
Oh, and I like these questions too. When you're applying for a job, like a dishwasher, like the menial jobs that I don't mind doing, they ask you questions. Why do you want this job? What do you expect to get? Dude, I just need a job to get money. Okay, this is not like a high class job, a dishwasher. Like he made it sound like I'm applying for like $60,000 job. What's the reason you chose this job here, Abu? Because I need money. That's why.
Yeah, what brought you to this career path?
No, you're right.
Why do you want to work at Chipotle? Tell us.
No, it's a special calling, actually.
I like your burritos.
It's a special calling, to make burritos. Special calling for me. No, here's the thing, too. In the Bible, it says, some preach Jesus through peace and some preach through anger. Either way, Jesus is being preached. So I choose to do it through sarcasm and anger. Oh, yeah, my mom and dad told my dad told my sister, the one that killed herself, "Oh, we're glad we didn't stop at 2. Now, you know what, Mom and Dad?
What? Say that again.
They're glad they didn't stop at 2 because I'm a product of 4 children. And, the lesser, the third and fourth child haven't made. No, you know what, Mom and Dad, you should have stopped at 0. Actually, you should have stopped at the altar is what really should have happened. They should have never gotten married. And it's like that for a lot of people. Should never gotten married. They should have stopped at the altar and left the altar, actually. Let's see what else we got. Oh, and I like that. Here's another technique of I know the elites real well. The media knows that life's not 100%. Okay, so like let's say stimulus checks. They'll find 2 people out of 100. Let's say 98% got their stimulus check. And they'll find those 2 people, and they'll focus on it like that's all or nothing. look, these two people didn't get it. That means 100% of people are not getting it. That's their technique, folks. It's called all or nothing. That's an error in thinking. That's a virus in thinking.
Virus in thinking. Unbelievable. So you talk about the children and saving the children and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you do your numerology, do you round up or round down? So if it's 14, is it 4 plus 1 is 5 or 4 minus 1 is 3?
No, there's no minus.
Okay. It's always up?
There's a minus. What do you mean always up?
Well, if you're doing 14,
it's addition.
Yes, that's what I'm asking.
It's addition. But when we're doing numerology,
you got obsessed with butts today, aren't you?
Well, female butts, yeah.
I like female butts and I cannot lie. No. I like my ham on rye.
You see this? This is what's very... Now, we have a discussion on this. So, you guys might be wondering who came up with this design. I'm saying Chris did, actually.
No.
And he's saying I did because I told him what to draw. I didn't say, I said I want a circle of light and a yin-yang. Okay? So, we had this argument, and I'm saying, if you put this in the gallery, can I sign my name on it as the picture? No, I cannot. Because I did not draw this.
Nope.
I said I want a unhinged, 2 circles, a hinge.
It's called intellectual property. So if I agree that you came up with the idea, then you can do whatever you want with it. So you start making money and I sue your ass and take it all. No, just kidding. It's called intellectual property. So if no, this is what happens. Yes, it is. Okay. This is what happens all the time. Okay.
All right.
There's people out there that can't draw, paint, do whatever, but they have some creative, very creative ideas. Very creative, best creatives, strong creatives, and they hire people to do it. This is my idea. You tell me. This is exactly what you told me. Well, what do you want? I want the yin yang symbol. Okay, no problem. He goes, but I want the yang symbol unhinged, so it's only hanging on by one hinge.
I got your answer right now.
So that's what I want. Like, okay, I can do that. So I draw it out. I drew it up and gave it to my buddy who does the stuff on the computer, and he did that.
Your buddy is the artistic person of that.
No.
Okay, it's
if
like
you
this.
Want to get technical like that way.
It's like this. If you're an author, right, and I give you information about my life, right, and you write that book, who's doing the book signing when you go to a bookstore to do the signing? Ain't me. It's the author that wrote the book.
Not all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And Seinfeld, when Kramer, when that.
Well, this is believable.
On Seinfeld, gave what's his name? What was that guy's name? Shoot. Peterman.
Yeah.
Yeah. He took all Kramer's stories, right?
Yeah.
I ain't seen.
That's different.
And he paid Kramer off.
That's different.
Well, how's that different?
Well, he paid Kramer off.
Right. But he's doing the signing.
It doesn't. If this was a serious thing and he would have legitimately got a contract signed about intellectual property, Kramer would have had nothing to do about it. He would have been stuck with what he got paid. You go to Fiverr all the time. There's people out there that do it.
You can answer that question to while we're raising on this debate at awesomgemini17663@gmail.com. What? Save the children.
Save the children. What do raisins have to do with this?
What, racist?
Raisins.
I didn't say raisins.
You just said raisins.
No, I mumbled. I said
mumbled raisins.
No, you could. I said you could answer the question of our debate on this topic at awesomgemini17763@gmail.com. Save the children.
All right, so then
wait. There's no backslash save the children. I'm just saying save the children, okay? As a .com. Again, the email is awesome17763@gmail.com. Period. Pause. Save the children. All right, go ahead.
Oh, jeez. So if this is a question that you're gonna ask everybody, then you got to debate it. Then there's 2 ways of doing this. If you want to do it the legal way, you have to get something signed that says I gave you or you gave me intellectual property to come up with a design, or this is my idea. He drew it out, but I'm the artist. I have the intellectual property.
So if a good-looking chick, and I put this icon, right here, Unhinged Revelation.
Okay.
All right, and I decided to put it in a gallery, right? And this good-looking chick, hot-ass chick, again, reference hot ass, comes to me and says, Abu, did you draw that? I go, no, I didn't. This person drew. I just had the idea to draw this. I just said, I want a circle of that. Because what you gonna say if I say yes, I drew that?
No, that's lying.
She's gonna want me to draw it.
No. Listen, this is how you do this. Actually, this has been my whole life. I have to do this.
Well, I know you have. No. By the way, Chris is a great artist, actually. By the way, folks. Hopefully one day we'll show you some of the artistic stuff.
I paint cars.
Can you show me your mask? Or no?
I don't have it in here. My other one.
Oh, okay.
So I have had a body shop my whole entire life. 30 plus years.
We're going to show some of your arts at some point.
And
I assure you.
And I have people working for me. We do body work. We have to paint it. I mean, there's a lot of steps to make a car look good. A lot of steps.
Yes.
But the biggest thing that most people see is the end result, the paint, right? So if you're at a car store or something, you'll see. No, it's the same story. You'll see. Because somebody's going to come up to that car and say, wow, this is a nice car. Who painted it? Now, when they say Chris did, they're not lying, right? Because Chris did paint it. But it took 4 other guys plus Chris to get it to look that good. But they didn't ask that, did they? They asked who painted it. So yeah, painters, we got an ego because we're kind of like the glorified artist. But to back to your question about the hot chick wanting you to draw your yin yang. Hey, big, why don't you draw my yin yang?
It's yin yang, not yin wang, okay?
I'll tell you what, I'll do an experiment. You pull on my yin and I'll yank on my yang. Hey. So what you say to that is she'll say, wow, this is a beautiful piece of art. Did you draw this? Actually, I did not draw this. This is my idea, and I suck at drawing, so I had my friend draw it for me, but I came up with the idea. Well, that's a killer idea. It is, but I love how he made my idea look really great.
And what I'm trying to tell you is that painting, that drawing, it's in the gallery, does not have my signature draw.
Now, this is different because it's me and you. All right, we're friends. We both talked. I agreed. This is your idea. Okay.
Yes.
Say you have an idea about a red rocket. Okay.
Yes.
So you go to your friend and say, "Can you paint me a red rocket?" I can. He paints the red rocket. No, wait. I don't want to do it that way. Say you have an idea about a red rocket. Okay. So you find a picture on the internet that looks like a red rocket. Exactly what you were thinking of drawing, right? That you can't draw, but you're like, this is exactly what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
And then you go and you hang that in the art gallery, or if you start posting around the internet saying, this is mine. Now you got problems. You're missing the point.
I'm missing a lot.
Well, we all came to that conclusion the first show. But no, I understand what you're saying, but you're asking two questions. It's a loaded question because there's multiple answers to that. Between me and you, this is your design. You came up with it. I drew it out, and my friend put it on the computer. So there's a lot of hands in it. But at the end of the day, this is your design. You came up with this idea, which is a cool idea. Now, if I was thinking a little more as an artist, I would have made that yang part go up a little higher into the yin, so it really looks like it's off the hinge. I mean, if you look really closely, you can see it's off the hinge, but yeah.
Well,
but it's still a killer idea.
The whole point when the hinge opened up is that the light is seeping in to cover the darkness of the yin.
Darkness.
All right. So now back to your numerology thing. So you're going up. So
okay.
With the yin yang, you got the dark, right? The yin yang, whatever the hell it's called.
Is there
you can function as a -5 or a +5.
Where are you getting a 5 at?
Well, you said 1 + 4.
Oh.
So
now you're not answering.
So for instance, say I'm a 3. That's communication, right? I happen to be swearing a lot, so technically, some people that's a -3 because I'm not talking like in the pleasantry words that people want, the flowery words. Yeah, okay. Instead of saying bile of toxicity, I use shit. And see, words have different type of power. Like when President Bush Sr. went to the Iraq War, he called and Saddam Hussein. No, it's Saddam. See, Saddam and Saddam. See, he's trying to get you somewhere. He's trying to mind F you. He's trying to use sorcery on you. That's what they do. They use different types of inflection and different type of vowel sounding thing to prove a point. It's not, he said, Iraq. We're going to Iraq. No, it's Iraq. See how beautiful Iraq and Iran sound? Versus Iran, Iraq. See, it's short and strong. That you think the demonic doesn't have these sorcery, witchcraft? It says in the Bible about witchcraft and sorcery. They use these things. I know the techniques of the demonic, folks. I ain't just spouting off stuff. I read and I see and I listen and I observe. I've watched Trump like 97, 98% of the time. And I see the nuances when he talks about the virus. Oh, the virus is a great enemy. Virus is intelligent. He's not talking about a sickness, you moron. He's talking about people. They're the viruses. How did you know a second wave is coming? He's not stupid. He's got the military behind him that gives him all these documents. You think he came up with hydrochloroquine, zinc, erythromycin?
Plus Lysol. Don't forget Lysol.
He may have researched that himself.
Disinfectant.
But he's being fed this stuff. When he says disinfectant agent, check into that. Oh my God, he said to drink chlorine and that's a disinfectant agent. No, you morons. The ingredients they put in vaccines act like a disinfectant agent. He's playing with you. It's called The Art of War Shen Zhu. Read about it. He's 4 steps ahead of you. When he said delay the election, he wasn't talking about moving the election. He's talking about the Democrats wanted these mail-in votes and flood the mail offices so they don't have a result on election day. And it goes on weeks upon weeks upon weeks, months, and even years, and maybe never gets counted. But then the power goes to Congress that they can put a president in since we have no clear-cut winner or winner. Look what's happened in New York. A small election hasn't been resolved yet. It's been, 6 weeks ago? Because it had mail-in votes? That's what they're trying to, that's what he's trying to get to you. It ain't going to happen because Trump's got your playbook. And these guys are running scared. And when Chris Cuomo and CNN and all these lamestream are talking angrily like I am, they know their time is short. They know the truth. They know their time is so they know they're off the air, then they might get caught for murder. Because could you imagine if your grandparent died during this COVID thing and you followed CNN because you were delusional, like I read those 3 verses in the beginning? Could you imagine what's going to happen? Class action lawsuits up the yin-yang, folks, worth trillions of dollars. And maybe that's what helps everybody get at least 10, 15,000 to start off with like monopoly money next year.
Why do they use that?
Huh?
You just referred to your anus as a yin-yang.
Huh?
Up the yin-yang.
Up the wahoo. Up the wazoo. My daughter laughs at that way I said that.
But I've heard a lot of people use that.
Yin-yang?
Yin-yang. Up the yin-yang, right? You've heard that.
All right.
Okay. So mine is just a yang. Nothing's going yin in it. You know what I'm saying? So why is the yin-yang in?
Well, it's because it's vile. It's toxic. It's crap.
This guy is a stand-up comic over here, just so you know that.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing a podcast. Because at least I used to do stand-up. There's only 4 people in the crowd because I used to do open mics. But I got more listeners doing the podcast. Or we got more listeners doing the podcast. Oh, I've been seeing 555 again.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So what does that mean? $5 footlongs.
No, 555 mean big shifts are coming. And when did I see 555s?
I forgot.
When my sister, before my sister killed herself and before COVID happened. So that was functioning as a minus 55. And I'm telling God, can we get a positive 555, please? But it doesn't look like it's happening because now what's going to happen in the next phase is the goggles and face shield. And they actually put a face shield on the football player and he said, I can't breathe. I just cannot breathe.
Yeah. Well, you know there's going to be no football season. It's gonna start out the same way as the baseball season.
Well, the baseball and the basketball, their ratings are going down the tubes. It's going down the yin-yang instead of up the yin-yang. It's going down the yin-yang. Also, too, at awesome Gemini 17763@gmail.com. I'd use Chris's email. He don't want me to, so you can forward all your stuff to me. Save the children.
Save the children.
let me know like how much of this podcast you listen to, because if you download it for like 10 seconds, it counts as a download. But I want to know if people actually listen throughout the whole thing, and I might send you a gift if you actually listen to one of my shows or our shows all the way through for
in the box
3 hours. I'll give you one of these yin yang icons. Oh, by the way, I'm getting shirts now with 4 sayings on the back. I told you this, right?
Yep.
One of them is called Creation speaks of a creator. That's going to be a top one. Then is I am, all caps, I am, because that's the name of God, spiritual energy personified. Number 3 is I am a racist. I am for the human, in parentheses, humane race. And the last one is where there is darkness, light it up.
Light it up, light it up.
So this will be
on fire.
This will be a good time to get into Adam, the first book of Adam. We're going to read the first 3 chapters. I'm going to begin at chapter 4.
Holy crap, we're at an hour already. That was fast.
Hour?
Yep.
Wow. So when you get it,
before you start talking about that,
yes, sir.
I was starting to talk about the Save the Children thing you were talking about.
Yes, sir.
And we just started watching a TV show yesterday.
Yes, sir.
And it's called NOS 412. NOS 412. And it's actually really crazy. We watched the first one and we're like, what's going on? What's going on? And there's this crazy guy that he goes kidnap children that are not getting taken care of by their parents. If their parents are really bad to them and just, I forgot the word I'm looking for that, abusing them, he goes and takes the children out of the home. And he takes them to Christmas land. And that's as much as I know right now, because we haven't seen what happens in Christmas land, but it's actually really cool. I wasn't expecting that.
He takes the children to Christmas land?
Yeah, he time travels. He's got a portal somewhere.
A vagina portal?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So the Christmas land is like a horrific place, or you haven't found that out yet?
I haven't found that out yet. Is
this guy a creep, or?
As he drives, he's really old and decrepit looking, but as he drives back into Christmas land, he starts getting younger and younger. And by the time he gets to Christmas land...
Adrenochrome! Can you hear that?
Could be.
Oh, that's another thing, CNN. You women on CNN anchors. How's that working out for you? No adrenochrome, or how you call it. Oh, I want to. If people have listened this far, I want to state something. I'm from Wisconsin, okay? So when I talked about Evers, that's our lovely governor.
Well, every podcast, we're getting closer to them finding us and nuking us.
Yeah, okay.
Dropping a Scud missile on our ass.
So the lovely people of Germany, Oslo, Norway, and France, and other places outside the United States.
Thank you from America.
Thank you from America, but also just understand that, I don't know if you guys have governors, where the hell you guys live at. I know you have prime ministers. So, but yeah, this is our governor.
You know what?
He's kind of like the prime minister of our different states.
You just came up with a better idea, a good idea.
Well, I usually, once in a while,
You get Mr. Idea here over here. There's Mr. Wonderful on Shark Tank. This is Mr. Idea on podcast here. Name off all the countries that you just did. Redo it again.
Oslo, Norway, Germany, Clichy, France. That's where L'Oreal's headquarters are. And Big Pen.
Bic.
Yes.
All right, so anybody from there that did listen to this or does listen to this or even accidentally listen to it,
email me at...
leave us comments. If you can leave, wherever the comments are, you can leave comments on our Facebook, you can leave comments on our YouTube. I don't know if you can leave comments on...
Is the comments open on YouTube?
Because we're on Apple and we're on all the major platforms for podcast listening. But leave us comments and let us know what's going on there with you guys and the coronavirus and how your countries are fighting it, so we can compare notes. I mean, we're here in the States, and I'm sure you're not getting the truth on the news and TV and all that crap on the telly. But if we talk to each other and let each other know that, okay, this is what's happening here, and this is what's happening here, hopefully we can trust you and you're credible. We will be until we get Scud missiled.
And I seriously, folks, I will work on it. It's hard for me to do when I get angry, to work on the swearing. I will work on it. I mean, I had 6 F-bombs.
I lost count at 45.
I have 45 F-bombs. It wasn't that, it's 6. Because I can guarantee you, Sven Sven in Sweden.
Now, why you got to say that? Now you got to start pissing people off. Why did you have to say that?
Because
why couldn't you just fucking say Sweden? You had to fucking make fun of some guy's name instantly.
I'm not making fun of Sven. He's probably drinking at the where the hell he's listening to the program. If he's not on the floor, that means he had 6 shots. Now, if I said 45
Are you
times...
saying Swedish can't handle their liquor now?
No, you said 45 times. He's in the hospital somewhere.
6 shots laying on the ground?
Or France, they're drinking wine in France. Okay, and then Henri...
They don't do shots of wine.
Henri in France, okay? He's drinking wine. I'm sure he didn't have 45 drinks, okay? Because he'd be in the hospital right now, stomach pumping his stomach of alcohol out. So don't give me his 45. It's 6. Okay, I said the F-bomb.
Want to bet?
I probably said shit more and yin-yang more than I said that.
Let's bet.
Well, I'm going to listen to the podcast.
No, you can't bet after you listen to the podcast. You have to bet before you listen to it. What the hell?
I will bet.
I'll bet you after I fucking count.
All right, I'll bet you my tampon to your tampon.
Oh my gosh.
Here, this tampon with bah. This tampon bah. With that,
you just breathe the coronavirus.
with that urine-filled tampon that you got over there, or G-string, whatever you want to call it.
Urine-filled.
Well, look,
It's yellow. Now you're discriminating against the yellow things.
Yeah.
You're just discriminating over everything.
Okay. No, I was gonna get yin. I'm not.
What are we betting? You said 6 times for an F-bomb.
I just said. Our G-string.
Dumbass. No. What do we have for me?
Okay, dinner, pizza.
Dinner pizza?
I'll bring pizza.
All right.
And you like
I
pizza.
just so everybody knows, he bet dinner pizza, not lunch pizza and not breakfast pizza. Dinner pizza.
What's the understand difference?
Me either, but you said you're betting dinner pizza, so.
What's the difference between buying pizza and eating at 10 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock in the
10
afternoon?
o'clock in the morning would be breakfast pizza.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of the time?
Yes. Oh, you're so smart and pretty.
I don't function time.
Oh, you don't function in time. Well, then, how do I explain it to you? You wake up and eat, and 20 pizzas, you eat a pizza.
Once again, Chris mentioned all the platforms you can make comments to. But if you choose to do it a simple way, then Googling all those platforms. Awesome Gemini 17763 at gmail.com.
He is not shameless about his butt plugs.
Save the children.
Is that the new thing now? Save the children.
No, because I'm glad you mentioned that program you're watching. Because did you see the Hispanic chick? Yeah, because she's Hispanic. Okay, I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. I just told you about a TV show I'm watching. I didn't see, look at that. I didn't Mexicans at all. I didn't mention Mexicans or Spanish people at all.
Listen,
but you go about the show you're watching. This Mexican shit.
Chris is scared to be called a racist. He's not a racist, folks. He's a very loving guy. His family's really loving. His brother is really loving. Okay, so
he's McLovin.
Focus all your stuff.
My brother, he goes to McDonald's a lot. He's McLovin.
Focus your stuff on me. I'm a man. I'm a man. Okay, you remember that coach?
What the hell?
You remember that coach? That coach of the, I think it was like Oklahoma State, where they're ripping down the 18-year-old quarterback, the media. And he goes, don't go after the kid about how you play in the game. Talk to me. I'm the coach. I'm a man. I'm 40 years old. I'm a man. So direct all your comments to me. And
yes, please direct all your comments to him. I don't want to see any of them.
I don't play the races. I don't play the races, labeling, gender, misogynist bullshit.
But you just did call out a Mexican chick. Why couldn't she just be a chick?
Because because this is the reason why. If I don't want to tell the story.
You know what I do? I do this all the time. And
in English class, we talked about adjectives and describing things. Okay.
But you can't.
That's not
because
racist.
It's racist.
No, it's not racist.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. So
a person from Mexico.
What would happen if you say a Jew walks into a bar? Now somebody's going to get offended. But what if you say a dude walks into a bar? Well, still
because it makes a difference. If he's wearing a yarmulke or something, the joke is going to be part of that.
No.
Yes, because there's
just racism.
No, it's not racism.
I know it's
because each culture has their thing, their nuances, folks.
Oh, so when you call somebody black, it's just a nuance? Nuance lives matter? So what I do to everybody is, and I do this for a joke, it's funny, especially with people that I don't know, because people that you don't know, they kind of feel you out, and they're pretty relaxed about telling you stories. And you get these people all the time says, yeah, I was walking down the street, and there's this black guy in the car, and as soon as he says that, I'll say, well, and I do this with a serious ass voice, and look him dead in the eyes and go, well, Why does he got to be black? And they just freeze because they don't know what the hell to say. And then I started laughing. I'm just kidding, dude. I do that all the time, and people just freeze.
So if I say a dude and then I do a voice that resembles a certain group, is that racist as well?
Yes.
See, here's the thing, because here's the thing. People take our flesh and skin. We talked about this before. It's just a costume, folks. I do discriminate. If you're an asshole, you're not an asshole. That's how I discriminate. If you're producing fruit that's tasty to me, that means joy, peace, love, and whatever.
Are they supposed to be producing fruit out of their yin and yang?
If you're producing fruit that decays, like I got a friend that calls certain people different animals.
Oh, jeez.
See, I stayed away from that guy because I'm not going to deal with it.
And not going to deal with it.
I've had friends that have said the N-word. I'll be honest. They've said the N-word, and that doesn't really make me happy when they do that. But I'm not going to throw a friendship. I'm not going to throw a friendship away because I understand where they're at. They need a little more education. But we're a spirit, folks. We're a spirit. And what color is a spirit? I'm sorry. It's pure light, white. It's not dark. Sorry to break the news to you. The true God, the pure light, it's white with the colors in there. Oh, the 5 colors in the Shenzhou: black, white, yellow, blue, and red. Those are all the colors in the universe. The 5 elements.
Say that again.
It's Shenzhou. The Art of War says there's 5 colors:
black, white, yellow. Hold on.
Blue and red. And with all those colors, you can make different colors. So if you have a whole, like let's say a lot of paint blue, and you add like a little black, well then that blue will become darker. It will be a darker hue. You add a little white paint, it'll be lighter blue. And obviously you mix, colors, white and black is gray, red and blue is purple. You get all these different colors, but everything focuses on those 5. Same thing with taste. You have 5 tastes, according to Shenzhou Art of War: sour, salt, bitter, sweet, and acrid. Whatever the hell acrid is. What is acrid? I gotta check that out. You know what acrid is?
No.
That's a taste thing.
How do you spell acrid?
Acrid. ACRID. So they're all in 5s, by the way, which is very interesting.
There's nothing coming up. How do you spell it again?
Acrid.
Spell it.
ACRID.
Having an irritatingly strong and unpleasant taste or smell. What?
So that'd be like rotten eggs?
So acrid is just giving them a bad taste in your mouth. So if you're kind of using it.
So like a bad aftertaste like that.
Yeah. Like, hey, did you talk to dude today? He's going to come over and show you his thing. You're like, yeah, dude, I'm kind of acrid about that. I got a bad taste in my mouth. I don't know. Maybe that's...
Okay, so what kind of food would be acrid then? Maybe...
No, there's no food. It's the saying. It's it means something don't taste right or something smells funny.
But that's a 5 taste.
That's what acrid means.
But they say that's a 5 tastes that you have, according to Shenzhou. I'm not to say he's all 100% right, but then you have 5 elements: water, wood, metal.
What ain't an element? Oh, that's earth.
Earth, yeah, earth is one of them. Earth, water. I have the picture. I can't. I'll see if I can find it. But it says I'm just kind of surprised in that you have 5 of those. Why is it not 6? Why is it not this? So it's very interesting because I guess and again, 5 is more. It's the 5 senses. You got 5 senses. You got the appeal to that's the free spirited type thing. All right, we're gonna go now with I should read some of these Shenzhous quick before we do the other thing. So I'll read that quick.
I'm gonna read some Shenzhous.
Look, this is what the military is doing. Oh, I heard too that.
What?
I heard too that Trump wouldn't have taken wouldn't have been considered a candidate for the presidency unless they were doing it through like non-violent means, because he's not a violent person. Yeah, the 5 elements: water, fire, wood, metal, earth, are always equally predominant. It talks about like not having soldiers in another country because then you lose strength at home. That's why people are doing the opposite of Shenzhou Art of War. They were having our military spread out through all these different countries. Why? To make us weak at home. And who made us really weak at home in the military? Oh, that's the Messiah, as what's his face calls him, Jamie Foxx, Obama. You know, the guy that got the Nobel Peace Prize in his first 3 months of the presidency.
Well,
And
I did write a book.
wars, 7 wars, and military was depleted, and the health covers were depleted. Why? Because he's trying to make America weak. Let's go to Adam. So now we're gonna set the story straight now on Adam here. We're gonna start at chapter 4. So basically, like in the movies, you know, when you do a movie trailer, when you're on a TV talk show, they'll set it up. So right now, Adam has been kicked out of the garden. He's lost his flesh body, which is pure light. And the best way I can explain that is if you hold your hand or something to the sun and you're kind of squinting, you'll see like the light overshadow the object that you're holding to the sun. Okay, and then when you open your eyes fully, you see the object clearly. Or if you're watching a movie, like one of these sci-fi movies, you see a being come from a bunch of light. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And then they get out of that light, and you see them face to face like an alien.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Was that Nicolas Cage? What movie was that?
Knowing?
Yes, knowing, exactly. You saw the alien, but when he came forward, you saw him in the flesh. Well, that's what happened when Adam and Eve transgressed. They were in that light, and then when they transgressed, the light was removed, and they were able to see themselves in their naked bodies and stuff like that. So we're gonna take it at that point in the scripture, and you're gonna see how they lamented now. And God said, "Well, you transgressed, folks. That's what happens."
So did you finish everything you want to talk about?
Pretty much.
Okay. All right. I'm just asking.
I'm sure I'll have whatever as I'm reading. It said, "But Adam and Eve wept for having come out of the garden, their first abode." Okay, so they came out of the garden. They didn't know this new existence that's going to occur when they came out of the first abode. They had everything, pure light, everything, all trees and everything to eat and all that kind of stuff. And indeed, when Adam looked at his flesh that was altered, he wept bitterly, he and Eve, over what they had done. And they walked and went gently down into the cave of treasures. Now,
it sounds like a ride in Wisconsin Dells. Cave of Treasures.
Well, the cave of the mountains.
Oh, that too. There you have it.
Okay. So they looked at their flesh. Now I want to get a point right here. So all these people, and I think I know the reason why people don't want to save the children, to get out of this stupor. I think deep down they really know what's going on, but they don't have to face the fact that, oh my God, yeah. Because they're with their children, they love their toys, their guns, their motorcycles, all sort of stuff. Let me tell you something. That has all that fun that you have right now with all these toys and stuff like that, nothing compares to what is waiting for you, for those that know. I know. It's not a belief. I know. Okay, I've seen a lot of things. I see the world in different light. I read and I see movies. There is guaranteed. I'll hear you agnostics and atheists, because here's the thing.
Oh, email them.
Here's the thing about atheists and agnostic and women and lesbians, all sort of stuff. Just because you had a wrong experience with a guy that didn't treat you right, okay, does not mean all guys are like that. Just because you grew up in a religious and your pastor was controlling and put this fake ass fear and stuff like that.
Pastor, your handler.
It should not dissuade you to say that there is a real creator, intelligent being out there. And that's what's happened. People who were supposed to represent Jesus, the qualities of Jesus in a relationship, women have become sour to because they didn't represent that Jesus in the relationship. Flip side, because a woman is a representation, and we say this again and again, humanity. Jesus' representation of the man. But humanity is actually the woman in the whole grand scheme of things. But just because you had a bad relationship with that does not mean that all people are like that. Again, that all are non-philosophy. One or two bad experiences, all men are like this. Or there's no God, because how can God let good things happen to bad people, or bad things happen to good people? How do you know? You know, you got karma, reincarnation, all sorts of stuff rolled into one. Oh, and speaking of the cave, what's the shape of a cave?
A vaginal portal?
No, a cave is not a slit. No, well, what's the shape of a cave?
Round. Mostly.
Is it a sphere?
Yeah, that's what round means.
Really?
Yeah.
Draw me a cave artist and show the people. Draw it. I want to see what your version of a cave is, and I'll draw my version of the cave.
Now I said
Some,
not all.
It's art cave. It's art class. I want to see. I want to see a Google cave.
Guy designs one thing.
Google
fucking
cave.
man go.
Google sphere. I want to Google a cave that's a sphere. Because last time I checked, I've seen Land of the Lost.
There, that's my version of a cave.
Is that a sphere?
Well, if you finish it,
that's the same thing. No, it's not. That looks like a snow globe to me, folks.
Okay, this is a sphere, a circle.
Yeah. Have you seen caves like that? I've seen assholes like that. I've seen assholes like that.
Assholes again. This boy's got an issue, man.
Here, this is a cave. This is a cave right here.
What's all that squiggly stuff in there?
He's talking about that's the cave. That's the darkness.
That's the treasure.
That's the darkness. So the cave of treasures, folks, is Earth. It's a snow globe. That's the shape.
That's why we're under the dome.
It's not. Yes, dome. Thank you.
Under the dome.
That kind of blows the sphere thing out of the water.
Oh, you're in trouble. The dogs are coming for you.
And as they came to it, Adam wept over himself and said to Eve, "Look at this cave that is to be our prison in this world, and a place of punishment."
People that have dogs at home are freaking out like, "Shut up, dog!" And it's these dogs out here.
So they classify this as a prison. And in fact, InfoWars, Alex Jones says he has a thing called Prison Planet. Not too far. But again, it's not a place of punishment. See, he gets that wrong. It's a place of corrective discipline.
What precision of language?
Precision of language.
Reclaiming my time.
Reclaiming my time. What is compared with the garden? What is its narrowness compared with the space of the other? What is this rock by the side of those groves? What is the gloom of this cavern compared with the light of the garden? Again, he's comparing the gloom, the darkness of the cavern, to the light of the garden. So which is better, folks? Earth or the kingdom of heaven that dwells within you partially, because we haven't fully seen it. Adam saw it. What is this overhanging ledge of rock to shelter us compared with the mercy of the Lord that overshadowed us? What is the soil of this cave compared with the garden land? This earth strewed with stones, and that planted with delicious fruit trees. And Adam said to Eve, "Look at thine eyes and at mine, which afore beheld angels in heaven praising, and they too without ceasing." So that's where they left. They left the place of angelic existence. That means anything that we have on this planet, this prison planet, they're saying, this cavern, this cave, compares nothing to the light they came from. That's what we have to look forward to, folks. But you can have heaven on earth. You can have as good food. There's some geniuses with art and stuff like that. But the demonic has taken hold, and there's crappy food, crappy art.
So every time I have a crappy crappy plate of food, I just say, "Damn demons!"
Well, yeah, but you've had good stuff. It's not perfect, but it's better than what you had. There's different pizza joints, right? We talked about the pizza.
Yeah, we got morning pizza, lunch pizza, and dinner pizza. We
have different places that make pizza, though. Not every place is similar.
Some places make breakfast pizza, some make lunch pizzas, and some make dinner pizza.
Some have designated a preeminence to pizza. Some have designated preeminence to wings. Some have designated preeminence to steak. Not all joints have it, but that's not 100%. It can be close to it, but it's not 100%.
All right, but we're still clear on the bet. It's dinner pizza, right? 6 times you said the F word for a dinner pizza.
Yes.
Like Jeopardy. What is dinner pizza for 100, Alex? Or what is dinner pizza for 100, Abu? 6 times!
It's 6 or less now.
How did it go down?
Because that's a bet.
You can't change the bet every time we talk about it.
Oh, so if it's not 6 exactly, you win?
Yes, you said 6.
No, the whole point of me is like swearing up a storm. So if I went less than 6, I did a good job.
Fine, I'll give you that. You're right.
What?
You get 6 is your max, and I say it's over 6.
Okay, yeah.
For a dinner pizza.
Because if I had 4, that I was a good boy.
He's
a good boy.
You had 4 before we were 2 minutes into this thing.
Right. I think I held my peace.
Folks, tonight I'm going to stop using the F-bomb and fuck.
I think I held my peace for 2 of them, for 2 more, so. But now we do see as we did, our eyes have become of flesh. They cannot see in like manner as they saw before. And we mentioned that in Enoch, okay? If you're in the spirit, and people that are earthly cannot see the things of the spirit. And God said, Adam, you see nearsighted, you can't see farsighted. And that's another way of saying if a person's 3-4 steps ahead that has a game plan that people don't see, because you're narrow-minded, you're focused on earthly things.
Oh, now I see where this is going.
And you can't see the things of the spirit, okay? And if you're in the spirit, the flesh can't comprehend. Oil and water cannot mix, folks.
So does the flesh go, no Inglesio, senor, I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, the heavenly language does. Yeah, it does, okay?
Okay.
Is that the heavenly language? Arigato, senor! Yeah, exactly. That's what it does.
So is that what happens when I'm drying off in the mirror butt naked? My flesh goes, no, senor, I don't understand.
It's like seeing it. I have a problem with that because I tend to talk like shorthanded. But in the spirit of what I'm saying, people can't comprehend. So I have to kind of be detailed. I got a couple friends of mine that don't know what the hell I'm talking about sometimes. Or you probably don't either.
I'm just razzing you. That's what you wanted here.
No, it's good. No, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying that I sometimes speak shorthanded in the spirit, and hopefully people understand it. But I have to understand that people are towards the earthly thing. So, and that's why I kept arguing with people, with church people. It's like, well, if I'm in the spirit and you're earthly, you're focused on the earthly thing, you're not going to understand what I'm saying. That's a biblical principle, whether you like it or not. That's in your Bible, folks. Sorry. Adam said again to Eve, what is our body today compared to what it was in former days when we dwelt in the garden? After this, Adam did not like to enter the cave under the overhanging rock, nor would he ever have entered it. But he bound to God's orders and said to himself, unless I enter the cave, I shall again be a transgressor. Chapter 5, in which Eve makes a noble and emotional intercession, taking the blame on herself. Can I read that again, folks? Women?
Please do.
Again, I'm not ripping on women because Eve is a representation of humanity. But within humanity, we have male and female, okay? I love women. I love women.
Lots of pretty women.
And let me tell you something. Men, you have really disrespected women. Not all, but a good majority. And that's why they turn to other things.
So, do you know what?
The mailman.
What?
The garbage man.
Oh, boy.
Turn to other people. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Issues. What?
I have issues.
Eve.
Yeah, I got penthouse issues and because I don't have physical flesh women, so I have to go to the magazines. Oh, go ahead.
The numeric value for Eve is 5225. So it's 77.
5225?
Yep.
You got all that from 3 letters.
Yeah. E is 5, V is 22, E is 5.
Oh, you went the 22 route. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some go backwards.
So, okay, well.
So what is V if you go backwards? X, Y, Z.
No, well, you're supposed to,
That's what.
Well, you can do it. You can do it that way. I'm just saying, but usually go to like Thanks for doing that numerology, by the way. But yeah, I go to a single digit. So A is 1. So A is 1. It would go down
to 5.
What?
It would go down to 5 then if you break it all down. It would go to 14. Then 4 plus 1 is 5. If you do the 5, 22, 5.
Yeah, 5. So yeah. So
17.
Free spirited. Again, the 5 senses. That's what humanity likes, right? They like the taste of food, the touch, sex.
It's not what I'm going to hell because I like the taste of food.
No, sex, rock, and roll, right? Drugs, rock and roll, right?
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, baby.
Well, that's humanity, right? Everybody wants to appease the flesh. No, you're not going to hell.
I want to appease my flesh, and my flesh goes, no, I don't understand, senor.
No, you're supposed to enjoy life, but at the same token, you have to also have a sense of what this planet's about. It's not nirvana. I mean, there's the demonic stuff too, and there's people that try to get their pleasure off of little children. Save the children. Okay, again, -5, +5. Okay, having sex with a model or having sex, with 19, 18-year-old versus a 3, 4-year-old. That's different. There's -5 and +5. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Eating pizza that's has rotten sausage on it. Some people like.
Yeah, there's consequences of that.
No, my friend found meat in his freezer the other day that was smelling crap. Now, people like that and probably eat it because that's how sick they are.
Well, that's why they invented ketchup.
Okay, classic.
You know that, right?
Huh?
That's why they invented ketchup.
How's that?
Because the meat was going rancid and it was getting really bad.
Okay.
So they invented ketchup to cover up the taste of the crappy meat.
Wow.
Yeah. It's truth. Look it up. Google it. Because Google tells everything the truth.
You ever see 1,000 Ways to Die?
Yeah. They don't have that no more, do they? They show reruns.
But yeah, you can show clips of it. But there's that. I'm going to use the episode again. Where that guy takes a cow's heart and puts a battery, electrodes on the battery, and like the heart starts pumping, and he has sex with it.
With the heart?
Yes. And he dies because he electrocutes his pee-pee.
No kidding. Here's your sign.
Okay, so that's -5.
For being dumb?
He wanted to get pleasure, so he thought screwing the cow's heart would give him pleasure, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Did he have a heart on after he died? Did it stay up?
I didn't get into detail on that, but it's just funny.
But somebody like you would notice that, right?
Huh? I'm not gay, I assure you.
I assure you.
I'm gay in the sense of the true sense of the word. Happy-go-lucky. maybe not doesn't come out of the podcast, but I truly, I'm not like this on the outside.
You're not gay, you're vaginally challenged.
I assure you. Save the children.
Save the children.
No. Oh, wait. You see, you got me on that. So thank God we're reading this thing. It got me back to the thing. Did you see that lady at the White House?
Oh, the Mexican that you were calling out. Yes.
The soldier that got hatched, cut up and dumped in the river.
No.
Oh, there's a big thing on it. She met the president. And the president looked into the army because they hushed it up, kind of like A Few Good Men. And she was saying, save the children over and over. And her stupid daughters, because she couldn't speak English, they weren't translating that to Trump. She kept saying, save the children. Because this is what's happened to children, what's happened to her daughter. And now you got people protesting in Utah, starting to come out now saying, save the children.
Really?
The satanic stuff, yes.
When did this start?
And even I was watching Golden State Times.
When?
What happened? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
When she was met Trump?
Yeah,
that was 3 days ago.
Okay.
If you go to Golden State Times on YouTube.
Okay, so a couple of days ago this happened.
And the guy, the Golden State Times moderator, the creator of Golden State Times, he didn't say I know Spanish, and her daughters weren't translating exactly what she said. She was saying save the children, talking about pedophilia and all this stuff. That's what's happening. The stuff is happening, and then her daughters weren't translating it.
See, and that's why...
Because I don't know if she was a Trump supporter, her daughter and stuff like that. She weren't translating it. But that mom was saying, save the children. What were you saying now?
Nothing.
Okay. So then Adam and Eve entered the cave and stood praying in their own tongue, unknown to us, but which they knew well. And as they prayed, Adam raised his eyes and saw the rock on the roof of the cave that covered him overhead, so that he could see neither heaven nor God's creatures. So he wept and smote heavily upon his breast until he dropped and was as dead. And Eve sat weeping, for she believed he was dead. So she thought he tried to commit suicide. Then that's how mad these guys were. So you leave an existence. It's kind of like, these trust fund white liberals that they haven't worked a freaking day in their life. That mommy and daddy are really rich. They give them everything. And they're told, and we've seen movies like this, and they're told to go fend for themselves. They're so bent out of shape because they've never experienced anything than, the butler or the handmaid and serving them all sorts of stuff. And they actually have to do something because mommy and daddy are not giving them money. This is exactly what it is. They left that type of existence, and now they're They're feeling crappy. Then she arose, spread her hands towards God, suing him for mercy and pity, and said, "Oh God, forgive me my sin, the sin which I committed, and remember it not against me. For I alone caused thy servant to fall from the garden into this lost estate, from light into this darkness." Where do you think I got this? Light to darkness. "And from the abode of joy into this prison." Well, at least Eve, was very accountable. She said, yeah, I was responsible. And what did God say in Enoch? When we read the whole thing, he said that the demonic possessed Eve and never touched Adam. "O God, look upon thy servant thus fallen, and raise him from his death, that he may weep and repent of his transgression which he committed through me."
Through me.
See, women don't like this when you read this, because again, this is humanity. Just think of humanity and Jesus.
So is that what you do in the bar? You just walk around quoting the book? Women don't like that.
No, I don't. I do it on my podcast. The podcast. "Take not away his soul this once." Wait, "take not away his soul this once, but let him live, that he may stand after the measure of his repentance, and do thy will as before his death." So again, he had a purpose before his death. Just like every one of us has a purpose. And I assure you, and that brings me a point, which I forgot this point. Everyone has a purpose. You're not there to sit on your couch like Meg Bundy of All in the Family. Not All in the Family. Married with Children. And collect paycheck, okay? Trump's not here to give you money,
Her
folks.
name was Peg.
Meg? Peg? Meg, Peg.
Peg, yeah, Meg, Peg. Peg, Meg. Oh, gee, Peg. Here, put this on. Tonight your name's Cinnamon.
I'm thinking of Megalodon because I got a shark shirt on. Megalodon was Meg. The Megalodon. Okay. And the shark hat. Hold on. Save the children.
Shark Week?
Save the children. It's not.
Save the children. It's like Norm MacDonald's there. Like,
I'm trying to do it that way. Exactly. That's what the thought I had.
Shark Week, save children.
We have to save children from sharks, by the way. No. Trump is not here to give you money like a genie. You rub his belly. Okay.
Rub it harder. Harder. She's almost there. Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
All he's here to do, in my opinion, it's a good opinion, is to give you the least restrictive environment to do what he said that Adam was born to do before his death. Okay? That's all Trump is supposed to do. Now,
what was he born to do?
Huh?
What was he born to do?
I had no idea what Trump was born to do.
No, Eve. You said he's here to do what Eve was supposed to do. So what was Eve born to do?
I have no idea. Well, maybe find out. I didn't read the whole thing yet.
So I just got this one question about this.
Can you hold on that question?
Sure.
Okay. So he's supposed to give you the least restrictive environment, okay, to do what you're supposed to do. Now, companies, you're required, if you want to read the scriptures, to give your employees a salary to satisfy the three basic necessities: shelter, food, and clothing. That's all a respectable, honorable, integrity company is supposed to do. They're not supposed to give you a salary to go get a Lamborghini, to do all that, or to get bling bling or balling. All they're supposed to do is to give you a salary where you can be able to get a housing. It doesn't have to be on the lake. It doesn't have to be in Beverly Hills and stuff like that. If you want that stuff, then you need to work your ass off and do it. That's all is required of a creator.
A lot of ass talk today.
Okay, go ahead. What was your question?
If God is the creator, all-knowing, he's the one that makes sure everything goes the way it's supposed to go, right? And everything happens for a reason because of God, correct? Then how in the hell did God miss Eve taking a bite out of that apple? Oh, you got me saying that was a good one. I didn't see that one coming. Shucks.
Because, like you said in Enoch,
Explain that to the motherfuckers.
I'll explain it to you.
You do that.
God was created.
See, that's one thing about all you Bible guys. You always have. I'll explain that to you. I'll tell you what.
Here, right here. See that right there?
The yin and the yang is what made Eve eat the apple.
No, listen. So in this existence right here,
yeah,
God was creating. He was creating beings and beings and beings and beings and beings, right? Love. He had a thought like, okay, if I gave them the power to choose, to decide, and to give them like rules and regulations, would they choose to follow me based upon their own choice? Okay, so that's what happened. He can't like force a person to do something. That's called rape.
According to the Bible, he does. This is my way or the highway. That's forcing somebody.
This is that's when you create like I said, a beginning and an end. When you create a time space thing, right? You're gonna have that. You're gonna have the opposing forces. Here we go. Ready?
That can't be true.
Dichotomy.
That was the first one today. There, one, ha, ha, ha. One
no, but that's what it is. When you have choices, it's like Bizarro World. Do you remember like opposite day at school? This is opposite existence. To see how much people want when they're given light or given darkness, what are you going to choose, darkness or light? Now you're experiencing it, like Q said.
Now you're saying God's messing with people and giving them both, and here you go. Take what you want.
It's not messing with people. Are you enjoying life? Are you enjoying life? Huh? You have a choice. Do you want God to say eat pizza the rest of your life? Eat Burger King the rest of your life? No, He gave you choices. That's what it is, choices. Okay?
No, He didn't give us choices. Because if we eat all that crap, we die earlier because we
get well, there you go. You experienced eating shit, and you died for it.
But it wasn't a choice, was it?
Huh? Well, yeah, it was a choice.
Yeah, it was a choice.
You don't have a choice?
Fuck me. It was a choice.
So that's what Q's trying to say. People have to experience it. Well, you're going to experience now a demonic, overt violence and all sorts of stuff in the streets. Do you enjoy that? And a lot of people do. Like I said, you love it. You're sadomasochists. They love criminals because they chose a criminal over Jesus. They chose this George Floyd to do a mural. He's a criminal. Now, I had a lot of respect for him. It was an innocent guy that got killed by the cops. They had it like he didn't do anything wrong. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But we chose a criminal to put a mural up. Okay? Why? We choose the dark. That's what people are choosing. So the more light you get, okay, that's what the battle is going on. The Constitution, freedom versus bondage. And what do people want? They love bondage because they love wearing this. Where is it? Uh-oh. They love wearing a tampon. Bah. Well, hey, you love it? You love it. I don't love it. I don't love it, folks. Okay? So I choose to wear it like this when I go to the stores. I'm not going to wear it over my damn freaking face. I'm going to wear it like this. Okay? Because I choose not to. I've seen the light, and I choose not to do that. Okay? Fauci is darkness. That's Fauci. And that's Bitch Burks. This is Abu. Freedom. Abu David. Thank you very much.
You're like the David Koresh of masks.
I am David Koresh of masks. Why?
Because you speak all the truth about freedom and not wearing a mask.
No, David Koresh is...
And the Bible.
No, David Koresh is forcing you to wear the mask. Jim Jones forced people to have the Kool-Aid. Because they were in delusion. They were in delusion, folks. And people didn't save the children at that moment.
Cow, somebody's getting eaten alive.
Did we save the children at David Koresh? No, he didn't. For thou, O God, did cause slumber to come upon him, and dost take a bone from his side, and didst restore the flesh in the place of it by thy divine power. And thou didst take me. And we read that in Enoch, how God said that to Enoch. He said, I create these angels. I want to know if they really want to follow me. And thou didst take me.
Okay, angels, come on this way, huh? Maybe. Come on, you can do it.
And thou didst...
Come on, angels. I don't think they want to follow me.
Well, it's like, hey, there's beautiful women I like to take, but I can't. I'm not gonna force myself upon them. They gotta choose. I'll go up to them. Hey, can I get your number? They have a choice to give me the number or not. So what you're trying to say is, Eve, give me your number. You want God to say, Eve, give me your number?
Do you lead off to the vagina portal?
There's some women.
You got a vagina portal? Can I have your number?
There's actually some women that probably become wet with the terminology I use. I won't have to even touch them. They'll probably be wet.
See, the French taboo, hey woman.
That's why I love French. I love French people, by the way, because they're so passionate. They're just passionate people. I think I should be writing erotic books because I think I can make people. I think I can make women.
Oh my God, dude, I will never read that.
No, it's not for you.
Good.
It's for women.
I will never read an erotic book.
I'm not making erotic books for men, you moron. I'm making it for women.
That's just sick.
I guarantee I can make them wet.
What is this cucumber doing in there?
With my yeah, you
kept saying
yeah. You get a centerfold, like a Playboy magazine.
Cucumber.
You can get a cucumber in a plastic bag. No, they'll be wet with what I write. I can guarantee you that.
There's another T-shirt. They'll be wet with what I write. I can guarantee that.
I'm trying to figure. I had a business proposition for people too. I assure you. What was it? God dang it! I gotta find it because okay.
We should have every week a Boo's business proposition of the week.
We did. I had one.
I had one. Business idea of the week that you could now take for yourself.
No, I had one. God bless America. Okay. Anyway, I'll see if I can cycle through my thing. I think I might have it. Okay. And now this take me the bone and oh God. Don't shut up, Chris. Don't go there. Don't.
You can't even, I don't know what the hell you're gonna say, but you can't even read it with a straight face.
Because I know you're gonna say something. And now this take me the bone and make me a woman.
I try to make a lot of women then.
Oh God, I knew you were gonna say something. Okay. The bone and make me a woman. See, I told you this is funny. Bright like me, like him. Bright like him. With
so they're just drawing their bone like with long hair and lipstick, like South Park.
I really want to say this again because this is actually profound. And thou didst take me the bone and give a dog a bone and make me a woman bright like him with heart, reason, and speech, and in flesh, like unto his own. And thou didst make me after the likeness of his countenance, by thy mercy and power. O Lord, I and he are one. And thou, O God, art our creator. Thou art he who made us both in one day. And that's the creator I'm going to follow. I'm not following these Anunnakis, Samakis, whatever, Taki, Enlil, whoever beings created us. Like we're creating robots right now. That's not who I'm bowing down to. And that's why I think these Democrats, reptilians think they created us. No, I'm not bowing my knees before you. Do you understand? I'm doing what Adam and Eve is. That's the creator I'm following. Therefore, O God, give him life, that he may be with me in this strange land, while we dwell in it on account of our transgression. But if thou wilt not give him life, then take me, even me like him, that we both may die the same day. Oh, isn't that the Cinderella story, Sleeping Beauty? And Eve wept bitterly and fell upon our father Adam from her great sorrow. But God looked upon them, for they had killed themselves through great grief. But he would raise them and comfort them. He therefore sent his word unto them, that they should stand and be raised forthwith. And the Lord said unto Adam and Eve, you transgressed of your own free will, until you came out of the garden in which I had placed you. Of your own free will have you transgressed through your desire for divinity, greatness, and exalted states such as I have, so that I deprived you of the bright nature in which you then were, and I made you come out of the garden to this land, rough and full of trouble. And who do we think are trying to be divinity, greatness, and exalted? Yes, George Soros and the like. Bill Gates and Fauci, Mr. Fauci.
Just sounds like a mouse, doesn't it?
Fauci?
Yep.
You say mouse or mouth?
Fauci, is that French?
No, it's Italian.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You said mouse or mouth?
Yeah, mouse.
Do you know what Fauci means in Italian?
No.
Mouth.
Oh, that's right. I saw that.
Isn't that freaking ironic?
Yeah, the mouth of the South.
Yeah, the guy who's projecting the tampons, G-string around your face. His name is mouth. You can't make this crap up. If only you had not transgressed my commandment and have kept my law, and had not eaten of the fruit of the tree near which I told you are not to come. And there were, now listen to this, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. He said, had you not eaten of the fruit of that tree, the knowledge of good and evil, which I told you not to come, and there were fruit trees in the garden better than that one. Better than the tree of the fruit of good and evil. But the wicked Satan, who continued not in his first estate, not kept his faith, in whom was no good intent towards me, and who, though I had created him, yet set me at naught, and sought the Godhead.
Naught.
So that I hurled him down from the heaven. It is he who has made the tree appear pleasant in your eyes, until you ate of it by hearkening unto him. What does that remind you of? All these minions, delusional. CNN and the lamestream me have made it so beautiful in the way they choose their words, and their beautiful women that read the teleprompter, but they're not really beautiful. They're sick because there's better fruit trees out there. Brooke Baldwin, Brianna Keeler, all these people you think are good? People on Fox? Oh, there's a lot more beautiful women on the streets I see than these people on TV. I assure you. Judge Janine is beautiful. A lot more beautiful at age 65 than half these idiots out there. I assure you that. Does he have transgressed my commandment? And therefore I brought you upon you all these sorrows. For I am God, the creator, who, when I created my creatures, did not intend to destroy them. Did not intend to destroy them. Do you understand that, folks? All you non-biblical people? For I am God, the creator, who, when I created my creatures, did not intend to destroy them. But after they had sorely roused my anger, I punished them with grievous plagues until they repent. But on the contrary, they still hardened in their transgression. They shall be under a curse forever. And we know it's not forever. That's probably poorly translated. We know that eventually it's gonna. We're only getting partial, and we'll be given more light. But like I said, I will not be kept silent. I will give you what you want and see if you like it. He's trying to give you. That's why you can't expect to abort, save the children. All these children and expect nothing to happen. All these satanic rituals with babies and stuff like that, and expect America to be blessed. You can't expect that with the blood of people crying from the grave and expect us to flourish in a golden age. That's not going to happen, folks. There is judgment, and people want to say that there's judgment. It's called karma. It's called what you sow, you shall reap. You sow a vegetable, you get a vegetable. You sow a vegetable child, you'll get a vegetable child. You sow a dumb child, you'll get a dumb child. That's another thing I forgot to mention about the elite.
Dumb child?
When I said my dad and my mom weren't born to be parents, it's not an indictment on them. They just weren't born to be parents. I'll give the elites credit on this. At least they teach their children the ways of like daycare. Classic example of that movie. Remember, you see that movie?
Like 40 years ago?
With
Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy, right. So you had the two care daycare, right? You had the elite, quote unquote. She taught children in an adult form. She didn't teach them like the little children. She made like little adults. And that's where you get prodigies, that you see on Steve Harvey's Kids Got Talent. These parents are teaching their children. They're not saying, when it's adult time for conversation, here's the ball, children. Go play. Go game show. Go sports arenas. Go this. They're actually teaching their children. Had they known about investments, okay? Had my parents said, don't go play ball outside, come and listen. When my dad tried to do that, when we did this discussion, how I screwed up his 100 units because I was in a trance. We had 100 units, by the way. Real estate. What helped him, I would have been a millionaire. What? I know my dad he's a hard person to work for. I mean, again, it's like the job I'm leaving. Perfection. Everything has to be perfect. If there's a little dust particle on a table, you forgot to wipe that up. That's how controlling. And I can't do. There's no freedom there. But yeah, I could have millions. So maybe try to, but we never had the discussion. When the adults are talking, the children are playing, and they don't learn the stuff of the real world, like Jordan Maxwell said. That's what the elites do. They teach their children about investing and stuff like that, and have a business and have their children grow up in the business. So give the elites proper credit for that, at least. And that's what they're doing to the adults. I showed you that the article, the Protocols of Zion. You could tell me that's a hoax all you want, folks. I don't give a rip. The Protocols of Zion, when you read it, it's happening and I see it. You could say it's a hoax, but whoever wrote it is sure it's telling me something. 1984, you could say, oh, that's just a movie, but it's happening. A Brave New World, it could be a thing. But you know who wrote that book? Elites. Huxley. He was an elite family.
Dr. Huxley? Cosby?
No, that's...
I would like to talk to you about the elites. Now!
Yeah, so that's what like I said, the elites. You have to give them credit. I mean, it can't be all 100%, on on them because some of their methods, maybe they're born to be this way. I have no idea. Maybe they're born to be a predator, and they're just sufficing. And I always have this thinking too. Maybe the elites are who they are, the democracy they are for us people to like, to know who truly God is, to have that free will. Who knows? That's thoughts I've had. But yeah. So no, but then in the protocol design, it's called a hope. They'd say we will give them game shows, sports. And I'm not saying if you're watching sports that you're, inadequate or whatever. I'm just saying 24/7 of anything, 24/7 of junk food is not good for you. You want to have a piece of pie, have a piece of pie. But if that's your steady diet every single day, well, then you're going to get diabetes possibly. You're going to not feel good, okay? Because your body's not designed for 24/7 eating pies and ho-hos and drinking soda on a daily basis, which I see every single day when I work.
What, are you like the Santa Claus of podcasting? I see you eating that ho-ho and
No, but these are the same type of people that are coming against me. But you're
ho eating, Coke drinking,
but you're
pumpkin pie haircutted freaks.
You're smoking that blonde.
There you go.
You're smoking a carton of
cigarettes. You could be like the Rock of the gas stations. I don't care what no ho eating, Coke drinking, pumpkin pie haircutted freak means. Everybody knows the Rock likes pie.
Can you smell what the Rock? Reclaim my time. No, yeah, she Talib. What a beauty she is. Reclaim my time. No, but that's what I see on a daily basis. High fructose corn syrup. You think that's going to help the virus? No. You think smoking a carton of cigarettes, Marlboro, is going to help the virus? No. You can wear the tampon. You could wear 50 tampons back to back, okay, on your face, G-strings. Ain't going to do squat if you're eating crap all the time. That's why if you go to Unhinged Revelation YouTube clips, now, see, here's the thing, how I say, you guys love criminality, you love negativity, you love me ranting, because if I was talking normal and talking scripture and peaceful, Chris, they would not be watching the program. Case in point, what's our title that's #1 downloads? Pedo Island. Okay, it's not Abu making a video of 12, 14 vegetables in coconut oil, okay, that help you take a shit, actually, if you do it. Okay, that's not that only has 3 views. It's Pedo Island and molestation that has 36 views. Why? Oh my God, what's this about? We gotta check this out.
Yeah, people don't want to listen to good; they want to listen to evil.
Right. So I'm giving you what the people want. I'm doing what Isaiah 65:6 says.
Yeah, well, I will start out with vaginal portal. That gets attention.
Well, you think they'll get laughters?
I'm not saying it wouldn't.
I guarantee you, I'm sure there'll be artists in France or somewhere.
Oh yeah, because now everybody's gonna go out and draw vaginal portals because of Abu David and bumfuck Wisconsin.
That's actually my business right there. Go make a vagina portal painting.
Creator of the vagina portal, Abu David, has now.
I know you're joking, but hey, I don't see anybody lambasting vagina molecules. I think they want an award, right? The theater production.
I don't know. I remember vaguely hearing that.
Oh, vaguely hearing vagina monologues.
Yeah, I just don't remember.
It's a one woman play talking about her vagina.
Well, there you go.
And I think she talks bad against the penis. I think.
I'm sure she does if she's talking a lot about her vagina.
Yeah, sure you.
Her hoo-ha.
Well, I'm trying to find this thing before we close it up. I'm trying to find this business idea.
I did not stick my hoo-hoo dilly in her cha-cha.
I'm still waiting for the inventory thing. I don't think Quicken does it. Because I was at a bar and this guy's saying, "Oh, how many Red Bulls do you need? How many this do you need?" And he had his computer. He had inventory. There was no thing that said. I'm talking about the robot actually telling you. Here's our sales, and the robot said, "You ordered this." You don't have some human asking the lady, "Hey, what do we need to order?" I don't think there's a program.
Oh, you're talking about QuickBooks. Yeah, there is.
No. Okay.
You have to manually do your due diligence and enter your stock, though. It's not like it just comes into your store and it automatically goes in your computer. You still have to enter it.
No, that's what I'm saying. You enter it. Like I said, okay, this week, last 2 weeks, I've had like watermelon Red Bull, $150 dollars worth of sales.
Okay.
Okay, I said, okay, based upon that, it's very popular there. You need to order like 3-4 cases of it. I don't think that's what it's saying. I don't think that's what the thing is saying.
Because that's your opinion. You're quick. It's up to you as a human to figure out what your best sellers are. QuickBooks, you'll be able to tell by looking what sells the most every week. But when Abu David says, hey, I've been selling a lot of this watermelon Red Bull, you should get some more. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I went right to vagina portal.
Oh, we talked about the guillotine.
I didn't say anything about a guillotine.
No, I'm talking about the guillotine now. That's how like ADHD you have. Again,
Girl.
did you know that we have like 150 guillotines like the lovely Obama brought into this country? Did you know that?
Are you saying we have that?
Yeah, we have it right now.
Where are they?
They're stockpiled somewhere.
We should do that for a different show because we can get all kinds of talks about that.
Okay, guillotine. Okay, I'll save that one then. I'm trying to find a business idea.
Guillotines, Obama and guillotines from the Philippines.
Ticket for didn't know. I probably wrote that in a text to you about the thing. Oh yeah.
What, the guillotines?
No, we talked about.
No, yeah, you did. You texted me about the inventory stuff. Yeah.
No, I think there was another business thing. Oh, I think. Oh no, I think I mentioned that right. It was the plush dolls. I think. Yeah, I'll say
now it's time for Abu's Business of the Week. You too can own a business like Abu, and today's business is.
I'll say it again because I don't know if people saw the other download the other show because I talked Enoch for about an hour. Plush toys made up of good and bad viruses.
You said this last week.
I know, but I'm gonna say it again because I don't know if people actually.
You can't repeat the business. You got to give a new one every week.
I'll have to get a new one every week. Let me as I'm searching.
Well, why don't you revisit that for all our listeners that are brand new to us or have one?
Okay. The new one from Germany. A plush toy doll. Okay. For a good and bad viruses. You can make the COVID one, like COVID shape, the COVID. You can make one big plush doll like that for good remembrance of the shit show we've been seeing and going through. But then you have like the good and bad viruses that, again, because planet Earth, folks, I'm going to say it again, is made up of 5 billion trillion viruses. Yeah, that's 5 Spanish. With 30 zeros after it. So please tell me how we're going to escape it.
Elon
I'm
Musk.
I'm wiping down crap at work, but I'm not wiping down money. Comprende, amigo? I'm not wiping down other stuff that people use their hands. When they grab a thing and say, "Oh, I don't like this product," and they put it back. Not wiping down the products.
You're going on a half tangent here. You better explain this. We're at 2 hours already.
Tangent.
Yes, because you're starting to talk about how you're sterilizing some stuff, but not others.
Exactly.
So, right, but you're just like floating in the middle of nowhere. All of a sudden, like. That's ADD, just like, I'm wiping this down. I'm like,
okay, at work, we're required to do what's called the coronavirus sanitation cleaning hour. Every 2 hours, we sanitize. We sanitize the pumps. We sanitize the bathroom handles. We sanitize the handicap rails. We sanitize the baby changing table that no one ever uses in a day in their life. However, folks.
Oh, wait, there's more.
There's more. Every 4 hours, we have to do a major sanitation of indoor stuff like the scan machine with your credit card, the keyboard, anything that people can touch with their hands. So, all my coworkers, I can't speak for all of them, but I'm assure you that they don't not wiping down the credit card stamp thing when people use a check because people are writing it with checks. They don't wipe that. I do. I wipe down staplers. I wipe down the damn handle, the scanning gun thing when you scan your product on the lottery machine as well as the register. I wipe down the spit, what do you call it, the spick, the thing we call it for the coffee, to put coffee in your cup. I wipe that down. I wipe down the syrup handle where you push down the syrup thing because people use that. I wipe down the soap dispenser when people put soap and the sink handles. But you know what we don't wipe down? We're not wiping down bills or coins.
Or vagina portals.
Okay? Or when people grab a snack and say, oh, I don't want this Booty Puffs chips. I want the Flamin' Hots. I'm not wiping down the Booty Puffs thing, but virus could be there, right? That's why you guys are a bunch of morons. That's why the creator understands, because he made this planet with a bunch of viruses and bacteria. Don't you think he knows the body can heal itself? And if it doesn't, absent with the body is present with the Lord. But the thing is, you guys don't believe that absent with the body is present with the Lord. You don't believe in the passing on. You just believe that we have this one life in the skin, flesh, bones, and blood. Well, if you believe that, well, then yes, then I could concur. Then you can be a freak and freak out. But I know there is a place after this body. I assure you with 100% truth. Okay? Because it doesn't make sense that you have people getting up, going to work, paying bills, and that's their life. No. I've seen so many out-of-death experience studies. I've seen so many ghostly, what do you call it, read about ghosting and stuff. So I know.
Apparition?
Yes, I know. And movies tell you, and it's there. Okay?
Oh, movies don't lie.
But remember we read the article, others may, you may not. I think I'm meant to be poor. Classic example. I go play the...
Well, with that mindset you are.
No, here's a classic example.
Think positive.
No, here's a classic example. I go play the slot machine. Okay, I play the quarter spin, right?
Does Jesus play slot machines?
Well, they gambled back in the Bible. They drew straws to see who was going to do something. So,
well, apparently Jesus drew a short straw.
Oh, if they had a slot machine, okay, Miss Kitty, and back in the biblical days, I'm sure Apostle Paul pushed it.
Miss Kitty?
Yeah. Okay, or if they said slot machine, I guarantee. Okay, but anyways. Okay. So I put a quarter in, right? So I get the free spin. I get $3.75.
Did you cash out right away? That's a huge profit.
$3.
Statistically, percentage-wise,
and like this, big win. I like this.
Well, it is. If you look at the percentage of what you put in there to what you won,
it's huge. I hate to think what $500 would be. They probably have a guy come out of the slot machine and blow me for $500.
The slot machine portal.
Save the children. But anyway, so this dude, I won't reference the ethnics because I'll appease you.
Oh, now after 2 hours, you want to be politically correct.
Okay, it was this bag, dude.
Of course it was.
I assure you.
I assure you.
This is the guy plays the same machine with a quarter.
After he wins?
Hey, you got saved by dollars. I'm like, the same game, the same machine. He gets saved by $1. I get free saved by $1. Then he goes, I pay $1 and I don't get nothing. I pay a quarter, I get saved by $1. What are you bitching about, dude? I paid that damn thing. I got $3.75. Then I play $1 spin. I get the free spin. I'm like, oh yes, thank God. I'm like, yes.
Normally I'm excited about a free spin, huh?
Yeah, well, no, $1 a spin. Usually people win like $200-300 on $1 spin. What does Habu win? $7.80. Big win! Bells and whistles. Yeah.
So you're saying that wasn't a big win?
No, I'm saying Abu can't win shit.
You won $7.08.
I guarantee. I can show you this.
That's 15. So that's 6.
I spent 90 ounces on silver.
90 what?
90 ounces on silver so far. How much you want to make a bet?
You bought 90 ounces of silver?
Yeah, how much you want to make a bet my lifetime?
Where are you getting all that money at? 90 silver's at like $24 right now.
That's called a stimulus check, folks. Thank you very much.
24 times 0.90 is...
That's called because I snapped. Sometimes it's good to snap because I got laid off at work. And when I got laid off at work, I collected $600 unemployment a week for 8 weeks. So thank God. Thank you for that the place I worked at
And
before.
thank you for publicly admitting that you blew the stimulus money on frivolous things like you were just screaming about like an hour and a half ago.
90 ounces of silver. I also bought health products like
'Cause
iodine
them are better.
and vitamin D and copper and zinc and vitamin drink and zinc tablets and B12 tablets and massagers. Tablets called
You blew over $2,000 in silver.
what else to say? I got this product called Extendwise.
I mean, it was a good investment.
Extendwise.
I don't even know what you're going to do with that Extendwise.
It's for your heart. I assure you.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Because that makes all the sense in the world. Extendwise. Yeah.
That's what it's called.
It's like the penis clown. Extendwise instead of
You
Pennywise.
just proved my point.
Of course I did.
How people think negatively. You went right to the reproductive system. It could be extend your life wisely. Did you think about that? Made with fish oil? No, you didn't think about that. Why?
Because we watch TV 24/7 and it says a product that says extends.
Because our mind is in the gutter. Reclaiming my time. Oh, tough guy, Joe Biden. What a tough
Reclaim
guy.
my time.
Go ahead. Joe Biden. Joe Biden.
Yeah, Joe. Okay, what about Joe Biden?
Well, he's a tough guy, right? He wants to beat Trump. He wants to take Trump behind the bench. But he
Did
can't.
he say that?
Yeah, he already said that.
No, I didn't know. I don't listen to him. You don't know what he's saying.
You never heard him say that?
No,
Yeah, you did because
Maybe I did.
you referenced in the other show.
I forgot then.
Where he wants to take. He said, "Oh, Trump's the tough guy. I'll take him behind the bleachers if I was in high school and beat him up."
Never heard that. That's funny.
You never heard that?
No, that's funny though.
He said that.
Okay.
But Mr. Tough Guy is in lockdown mode. He won't debate Trump, Mr. Tough Guy. Old tough guy.
Because he can't stay focused for 10
Having
minutes.
children rub his hairy legs, he said. Did you hear that?
Save the children.
Thank you. I was gonna say that. Thank you. Good job. Good job. No, but he said that.
Yeah, I heard something about him children rubbing hairy legs.
Yeah, Mr.
Uncle
Pedophile.
Joe.
He smells people hair. But, big people at CNN, they won't report on that. That's a story, isn't it there, Chris Como?
Can you imagine having a president run around sniffing everybody's hair? What the fuck is this guy doing? Ooh, that Perel. Ooh, that good. That Pantene.
Abu David, we'll report on what we want to report on. Don't tell us what to report on. Okay, but you guys are an accomplice. So you guys are pedophiles. You're an accomplice to pedophilia. You're an accomplice to murder. So, yeah, okay, report on what you want to report on. That's fine. But then be held accountable when the shit hits the fan. Because your thing is a shit show. I don't know if I should apply for. I'll leave you with this as we wrap it up. A fool, and when they use the word fool back in the day in biblical time, that's like the F word. Okay, so I won't say it, but fool. Here's what the scriptures say, guys. The people that religious Bible thumpers.
Like you.
No, not really. I just tell you what the thing says. You can believe what you want to believe. Go ahead. But there's an answer to what's going on today. But a fool has said in his own heart, there is no God. And that's all I'm going to say on that. There's no thumping. If you guys think I'm thumping, let me know at awesome17763@gmail.com.
Forgot your email already?
Save the children.
Save the children. Bumblebee tuna.
But I'm just telling you what the scriptures say, and I kind of believe what the scriptures say. Don't put your trust in man. What's happening? People are putting their trust in man. Opposite day. Bizarro. Bible said, Jesus said, the servant's not above his master. We think we're above Jesus. Humanity thinks they're above God. Humanity thinks they know better. Like mouth, Fauci, mouth, wearing these masks. Although there's plenty of study that said this don't do jack squat. But hey, you don't think your body can heal you. Bible says it can. You don't think you can have your own counsel. Bible says you can. Bible says don't be dependent on your leaders. Bible says to be dependent on me. That's what the Bible says. So that's all I'm saying.
Alrighty then.
So with that in mind, we will say goodbye. Have a great day. I love the people of France and Germany. I know you are going to the streets, so may God's speed be with you. May the safety of the Lord be with you. It's time to it's time to take to the streets. Hopefully, America will wake up one day. I don't know what's going to take.
It was a long exit.
With for Abu David
And Chris.
This has been the Unhinged Revelation. Good night and Godspeed.